Well, good morning. Good weekend morning. Wow, Saturday already. Oh, foggy, snowy, rainy. Temperature, I think it was 32 when we got to bed. I don't know. I look like the gray ghost. Ooh, no color. Hands are white. Okay. Come on, friends and neighbors. Let's get this weekend show started here. I wish I had a tall glass of water. Oh, I see. There's one person showed up here. Let's see who. Let's see who that could be. Let's see. Don't be shy. It's only Old Mack, and it'd be my friend Dave. Hey, Dave. Let me post you a link here. Just got on here a few minutes ago, not very long. I thought I'd get the weekend started this way. I'm under a skylight. I'm gonna look right here. Oh, let me bring Dave in first. There's Dave. Hey, Dave. I was going to point up the skylight. There's a skylight above my head there.
Oh, yes, I can see that.
Yeah, we made that. I guess 30 or 40 years ago.
It's such a dark area of the house, eh?
It's yeah, it is. Now that she's got these big bay windows over here on this side over here, but a lot of stuff, a lot of growth over there, so that you don't get the light. And we put this one in here. I helped Craig, her husband, put this in 30, 40 years ago. And
you're a good dad. Sorry.
And he came over to my house and helped me build one for me.
That's how you do it. Mac, I love you dearly. You're going to have to change the picture.
What's wrong? What's the picture?
Oh, you just a disheveled drunk of a man. The picture. You look so baked and stoned.
I had the miracle. You remember that wonderful old singer? He was waiting for the miracle to come. One of my favorite old singers. What's his name?
What was his song? What were some of his songs?
That was Waiting for the Miracle to Come. That was one of them. Closing Time is another one. Leonard Cohen, who is
of course. Leonard. Yeah, Leonard.
Yeah, Leonard Cohen, he was, see, that's it. I was waiting for the miracle to come. So she cut me off, and now life is different.
No, not really. It'll grow back.
People treat me more respectable now. Before they treated me terrible, like I was a clown or something.
No, all you needed to do was pull up
Yeah,
on
I
that.
am.
No, it's all right. Look, it's good that you did this for your family. But the photograph on your thumbnail, Jesus, she's a wild old bit of gear. You baked on absolutely baked on edibles.
Yeah, it's that's my wild and rangy look.
Mm. So is it lunchtime over there now, or early
No,
morning?
no, it's 8:09.
Something happened. He cut himself off. Oh, Mac, come back. Come back, Mac. What have you done? He's done something. Look at him. Looks like the dog, Theo. Anyway, I'll see you all later, guys. I don't know what's happened to poor old.
Okay, here we go. I had to do it manually.
I'm just getting a few more visitors for you because why not? If you're here, you might as well have some visitors. Um, come one, come all.
There you go. Lay it on. Let's
Come
get you.
one, come
I haven't
all.
seen. Let me see. There's been quite a few people I've been missing lately. I guess we've been missing the hours.
Well,
Rod,
I spoke to a few of them this morning.
I
See,
haven't
can I
seen
get the
Rod.
motor? Brog will be here,
Yeah, they're
or
3 hours ahead of me. So
they'll be doing something with the venison. He's shot a heap of venison. I think he's butchering it and putting it away. That's probably what I'm thinking anyway. But I saw the notification pop up, and I thought I'll just pop in. I'll say hello, but I won't last long because it's after midnight here for me.
oh, that's right.
Oh heck, and I'm not the sprightly young rooster I was, the young cockerel. I'm not the young cockerel anymore.
Yeah.
Anyway, I was watching some Easy Rider clips. Um, Started out watching a bit of early Apocalypse Now and Charlie Sheen, and then it got on to Dennis Hopper and his directing of Easy Rider, and just having a look at some of that. And then your little notification came up. So I've been very entrenched in American culture, let me tell you. American culture all the way. Not that I've turned my back on Australian culture.
No, no.
And I couldn't. I mean, the accent just wouldn't let me.
We can teach y'all how to talk like us in just a couple of months. You come to Alabama. Alabama's where it's at, man. We can teach you. We can teach you.
You know what I was thinking? The photograph of you up here, in the corner. You know who it reminds me of? Theo.
No, tell me.
Theo.
Yeah, yeah,
Theo, yes.
yeah.
He's all scruffy. Yeah, that's good.
We
Well,
got.
what else? We've got a few people in here now.
I see. I see. Crazy Crunch is in here. He's linked up with you there.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to Old Mack's channel. What you see here is what you get. No pretension.
Look,
That A stands for awesome.
I thought it was Alabama, the Alabama Braves, isn't it?
No, the Tide. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. There you go. I had no idea.
Our motto is the elephant. The elephant is the motto for the Roll Tide team.
Mm.
And the big red tide. When we come across the field, it's a big red tide.
Well, yeah, you guys are mad for your gridiron football, aren't you? you go mental for it.
Oh,
It's all, there's so much support,
It's like
everyone.
them crazy. It's like them crazy Brits with their soccer.
Yeah, the same,
Go
I,
all
I, I
nuts.
don't think it had the same sort of fanatic hooliganism that the English soccer's famous for, petrol bombs and general rioting. Oh dear, English football hooligans. Yes, Kyle will let you know all about them, I'm sure. He might
Hey,
be here.
2-4.
Yeah, 2-4's always here.
Yeah, Nova Scotia. Here's the rep. Nova Scotia's in the house.
Yes, so was my aching shoulder. Not been doing too much. Didn't go out on the bike today at all, which was okay. I just needed a day off. Oh, I shouldn't have come on here so tired. We've got motorborne in a few hours.
Yep.
So I look forward to that, and I'll probably talk a little bit after I've had a bit of a sleep. I'll probably be a lot better. Don't mind me, Old Mac, just saying hello. It's good to see your face again. I hope that people come in. I mean, I'm just going to leave everything up. You shouldn't get too many weirdos.
Yeah.
They're all asleep now. They might make for interesting conversation. There you go. You never know, Old Mac. They might become full-fledged subscribers. Absolutely love the renditions of Huckleberry Finn.
If any of your fans gets out of control, I'll just move my picture here so you can see that one that's behind it. That'll scare them off. The old trolling bridge.
Yeah, that's him. That's him. There we go. We got there, and I'll just put that up there.
Hang on. Let me put a link up here for my little buddy here out there in Nova Scotia, because I think he's got a hankering to join us there this morning.
He may well do, because if he does, he can take my position, because I'm out. But we've got yeah, I'm out. But I did want to come in and say hello. That's all.
Man, I appreciate you doing that.
It's okay. Of course. You've been well.
Everybody needs somebody sometimes.
You've been keeping well?
Oh, hell yes.
Okay, good.
We did a couple of new gummies yesterday. And last night before going to bed. Well, I got over and got in bed, and I went into a dream that I was walking in a graveled road, and I stumbled and fell. Now, that
gravel rush.
But for an old guy, 84 years of age, stumbling and falling is a death sentence. And I hit so hard, I just remember sticking my hands out. I went back to sleep. I don't know where, but somewhere during the night, another crash. I felt myself hitting the bed. I went, oh, I done like this. I went, whoa. I'm gonna blame it on the. I'm gonna blame it on the hash oil.
Okay. I wouldn't recommend not to use it. Maybe lower your dose. Or there's a message in that. Be careful of falls, Old Mac, when you won't be able to finish the bag of gummies.
I was in the bed, and it's so realistic the fall was. I was wow, that's pretty impressive, and impressed the hell out of me.
Because it was so visual.
I love dreaming. Yeah, like any kind of it's like another part of an extension of your life. Oh, look at right here. Here we go. We got you 2-4 all up in here.
What's going on, fellas?
Oh, you're up in blue sky country.
Yeah, it's actually nice out here today when you're in the sun. There's not too much wind. not too bad out. Probably about 6 or 7 degrees Celsius.
That beard's grown.
Oh,
What's
look at him.
I can tell you, man, that beard has grown. It's been how
Oh,
long
my,
since we've seen you.
that?
all
Yep.
bunion.
Letting it fill in for the winter.
Yeah, of course it will.
Oh,
Mine stops growing now for the summer.
there's
Yeah.
5,000 butterflies.
There you go.
Well, it's not a
Well,
bad day out here at all.
it really
Looks
looks nice. 2-4 with the blue sky in the background. And,
Yes, it's a good day. Good day. How's things in Washington?
oh, foggy and snowy.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
this first nice day we had in days now. We had a bunch of rain for 5 or 6 days, and then last couple of days been flurrying on and off, snow flurries. It was a heavy frost this morning. It was, I think, -4 here this morning, -4 Celsius. But
Winter's
Go
up
the
on.
go the Carhartt bloody overalls you're wearing there too, Phil. Hey, go the Carhartts. Geez,
Yeah,
they're good, eh?
yeah.
oh yeah, I like them nice and thick.
That's it. That's why I got them. It's too hot for me to wear them at the
Yeah, that's
moment in
true. I have
Australia.
seen you wearing them in some of the videos.
Yeah, I love them.
What I like about the design of coveralls, you can run your hands right down along the side and give them old boys a scratch and itch when you need to, you know.
Yep. Give a little pinch and rub. Come on.
Well, you know that area, you know,
Boy, hey,
must be maintained. There you go. Must be maintained.
uh,
Okay, well look, Old Mac, you got some company with 2-4. I'm gonna stop off and go to bed. I'll see you all on Motorboarding's channel in the morning for me.
well, you get you some sleep and thank you very much, man. I love you and I'm glad you come to join me.
No worries, Dada. No worries, 2-4. See you guys.
Talk soon, Dave.
Talk soon.
Where's all the rest of the fellas at, Mac?
Well, I think let me see. I don't know if anybody else has a page. I didn't get. When I turn this computer on, I don't get notifications because this is my sister's computer.
Yeah.
She probably gets a notification on her phone or something. But they may be doing an early morning. See, this is Saturday morning.
I didn't see nothing. I was doing some work out around here, and I just happened to look at my phone and scroll down and seen you guys were on live. I thought I must check this out for a minute.
Well, I got a feeling Motorbomb is probably going to go in and do a little bit of artwork today.
Was he going to work on a Saturday?
Oh yeah.
Well, I suppose it's this time of year, you take what you can get in that business.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, it's like I think I heard him say it'll be pretty slow until after Christmas with the tax season. Then people will spend a little money more freely once they get their tax returns and stuff, you know.
Well, I ended my tax at the age of 84. I filed my last. I don't file no more federal income tax. Yeah, we ended that program. Yeah, this year, 84. This year of 2024, we ended it at the age of 84. So we don't have to worry about paying no more federal income tax.
Yeah, any dollar you can keep out of the government's pocket is a good thing.
Of course, we have, down here, of course, you have to pay your property taxes every year. In fact, I think we pay ours twice a year. And most people do pay it twice a year instead of once.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't ever truly own anything. They tax even stuff you own, and then you go to sell it, they tax the next buyer. So
I had an opportunity to be an executor for a very large estate. A friend of mine, we worked together for 26 years together. In the last 6 years of his life, he arranged through me to cremate him and bury him next to his mother and father. And I learned more about the humanity over just managing an executor, how people will do anything for money. They'll lie, they'll cheat, they'll do anything to try to get a part of an inheritance. And it brings out the worst. Money is just an ugly thing. I mean, you need it, but it can bring out the worst in every case.
Oh, it definitely can show the greed in people. Everybody's got to have a little bit of money, but nobody's got to have it all. When, like you said, you
Yeah,
get someone deceased, and the family will all come out of the woodwork. There'll be nieces and nephews that ain't seen that person in 20 or 30 years. They'll come out of the woodwork saying how much they love that man and all this. And yeah, I've seen it myself many times, Mac.
yeah. Well, that's one of the things. The quest for heaven money, but you know what's really sad to see? People that have large sums of money and don't enjoy any of it. See,
Yep.
there's a guy down in Florida. He runs a place called the Freedom Factory.
Yeah, I
Cletus
know of it.
McFarland.
Cletus McFarland. I know all about him. I watch a lot of his videos.
He shares his wealth. What I'm talking about, he went up during the rescue during the hurricanes, took his helicopter and saved so many people up there in Ashland, up in North Carolina. Um, he takes and invests his money back in things he can have fun with right now today. He's living every day of his life.
Yep, that's the way a fella should do it. Like you said, you know, too many people sit on piles of money, live like they were poor, and then they pass on and never got to enjoy any of it.
And then it's a bloody fight from the moment they pass on amongst all them grieving, relatives that need their share.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We got was it Bethany? Well, good. Well, what's up to you? What's up?
Yeah, I can't see the chat at all when I'm on
Yeah,
here.
yeah. We got somebody that just came in. Anyhow, are you just? Oh, that's right. You manage that property there, don't you?
Yeah, I'm just like a groundskeeper, so to speak. A little bit of just look after a few things, a little bit of security and stuff, you know. Yeah. Just
If
gives
you
me
go
something
by,
to do. I can't do a whole lot, so it gives me something to do. I take care of mowing the grass, doing a little snow plowing with the tractor and blowing snow with the tractor and whatnot during the winter months.
you walk by a trailer house and there's a sign on it that says, "If this trailer is rocking, don't bother knocking."
Yeah. Yeah. Here's a sign for you, Mac. I want to show you something on the front of my shed here. See if I got to turn the
Okay.
phone around to do it. Can you see that sign?
Yes, I do.
When
My God, look at that. That's
you get old and you stop riding.
yeah. Start taking pictures.
Yeah.
I got a friend that lives in Connecticut. They've already put their bike away too because you know what it's like riding up there in that part of the country. And down in Alabama, ours never gets put away. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
wish. I only wish. Around here it gets frosty in the mornings. Like even now, there's no snow, no sign of it. Obviously, you can see the grass is all green behind me. But in the mornings when it's frosty, they get out there with their highway trucks tossing salt around and stuff. And that's on the road, so it's just better off leave the bike sitting where it is.
I wish I'd have set up my battery tender before I left. Plugged it in because it's got just a trickle charger that turns itself on and off. But I don't know how long my battery will last. I've never went that far without starting it. We're
Yeah,
going to
it
be
should be
gone.
all right. It's in a warm climate there. It ain't cold anyway, so it should be okay.
Yeah, we'll be gone a month and a half time it's done. Time we're
Yeah,
finished.
yeah, yeah. My bike, I put it in the garage up the road here, a friend of mine's garage. pulled the battery out of it, and thing's full of premium gas, and got the fuel stabilizer in it. I made sure the tires were aired up properly, and there she sits. After pull the front wheel off, put front brake pads on it, and a new front tire, and probably chuck some new wheel bearings in the front wheel while I'm at it. But other than that, she should be good to go in the spring. She'll have a new tire, new front brakes.
Hey, how about I know he's changed his name. Hey, he was having some issues. American Outlaw. I know he's got his bike all parked away for the winter up there in Bismarck, North Dakota. But what did he finally get another page going or something?
Tell you, the last thing I seen was a channel called Old Man Gaming. He was calling himself, and he was going on playing video games and streaming it. But it's not really my snick, so I didn't bother paying too much attention. I did duck in a couple of videos and just say hello, but never, not much into video games. So actually, I'm not into video games at all. Overhead bit.
And we got Mr. Salty Badger in here. You got to be careful with that one right there, buddy. He is sharp as a tack.
Old Salty, how you doing, bro? Yeah. But I got to get off of here for now, Mac. I got a couple more things I got to do while the sun is shining, and hopefully someone else has been enjoying you.
Well, I appreciate you doing so. You have yourself a good rest of the weekend here. And our Dragon Queen, she just showed up too.
Yeah. All right, I'll let you go for now then, brother, and we'll talk soon. Good to chat with you.
Bye-bye. Well, there's Dragon Queen. She's over in Germany. Oh, thank you very much. That is a very, very nice well wishes. It really is appreciated. Yeah, I saw Buck Brown in there. I see. I got the brown chicken, but I thought, Salty Badger. I thought I saw Buck Brown. I went, man, that would be a crew right there to have them guys all in at one time. See, that's the poster child right there of there we go. How about that? Brown chicken. Brown chicken. Brown chicken. I think, is he heading out? There I go. I'm going to color you gone. Mac attack. Well, let me see if I can drag this over here like this. Yeah, there we go. Now I can lean back in my chair. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Nice. You got to lay down that pizza. You get that pizza on your fingers get greasy and you can't type real good. Got to lay that chicken leg down. Got to lay down that grits and butter. See, when you live in the Northwest, you occasionally have to blow your nose because it's going to be running. Well, maybe everybody is going to the sale after Black Friday. Okay. Welcome to the Northwest. Got another one in there. Yep. You're watching the guy with a head cold. Two weeks of rain. There's only 8 or 9 more. I'll be done. See, everybody, when they see me start sneezing, everybody start moving away from the computer. They go, oh, God, but you cover that thing up. Oh, thank you, Brown Chicken. I didn't, 2-4, he looked, he didn't see anybody. So I don't get notification on here. I could probably have went over to Motorbomb, Virginia, to see if he had a morning show or something going on. Oh, there he is. And there is another good human being right here. Hey, Mr. Sick. The last known hippie. Well, we got a few folks in here, Motobum. I know you got a WORK. Different kind of hippie. Yeah, I like that. I lived through before the hippies, we had the beatniks. Yeah, the beatniks, they were more like your blues, jazz, kind of nightclub kind of people. They like poetry and stuff like that. And then came the hippie movement, and their music. Oh my God! Yeah, we lived through the whole entire. I even had a serape, man. I put that on, and I felt part Mexican. I'd wear that thing and like a flower child. I went to Alabama. They sent me down on an assignment to Alabama from Washington. So I got down there, and we went out in some of the neighborhoods, and we saw um, signs, long hairs keep out. I'm not kidding. Huntsville, Alabama. Long hairs need not apply. In other words, they didn't even want you to put in an application for a job because they didn't hire no long-haired freaks. You guys remember those days. But I came coming from Seattle down to Huntsville. Seattle quite liberal versus the conservative Huntsville, and they didn't want any of that stuff. See, there was a big market in Alabama called country western music, maybe some gospel, and they've got that market pretty well cornered. And then they come in with them wiggling hips and big shining lips and flesh hanging out everywhere and playing that crazy music, like Grateful Dead, Black Sabbath, so many groups. They was going to ruin them country folks' lives. And I know there was in 1953, 54, and 55, there's quite a battle going on amongst the conservative versus liberal when it came to your hair length. And we used to say, Jesus, he was a hippie because he wore long hairs and sandals. And they go, oh, they'd want to kill you then. They go, oh, hell no. My man Jesus never did. He never was one of them damn hippies, them sons of bitches. That's the preacher talking to you. Good old Grateful Dead. Oh, when the hair people, and it was such a popular thing, the hair bands. You remember Cheech? You remember what Cheech and Chong's favorite band was? Sick. They'd always, when they'd mention a band, it's a fictitious band. They'd always want to put on a vinyl with Jefferson Hair Pie. That was our favorite group. Because back in them days, if your group had the hair at all, had any hair, it was going to sell music. When you get ready there, Moto, just pop right in here. Sick if you're fill up to it, unless you're broadcasting. You may be running on your. Let me put this over here one more time over here so that anybody who wants to come in and join me. Come over here and join me on my live stream. Well, you're more than welcome to do so. Yeah. Here we go. Mr. Moto. Here's Moto.
You don't have to ask me twice. Come
Yeah,
on and be with you and visit you. That's awesome.
what do we see coming up in here now? Look right.
Where have you been? I haven't seen you like forever.
What's up? How did I know that was going to happen, bro?
I don't know. Like mine's. Got to see Mac.
That's funny. I got to see Mac.
Yeah. So What kind of temperatures you got there this morning? I know it's like
Ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
30,
35 at
30,
6 a.m.
32.
32,
Oh,
Mac. Wow, we're not much different. I was like 36 this morning. I think it was like 38, 39 when I rode in, and
it's
yeah,
53 right now with a frost advisory
well,
and a
yeah.
low tonight of 35. Monday's low is 33, and Tuesday's low is 28 in Florida.
Florida's
Oh,
in shock.
Florida's going to have frozen pipes. The people are going to be outside with their hair dryers going like this on the pipes outside their foundation.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't done this in a bunch of while.
Yeah,
Blowing
you'd
the
be
hot air
snuggling
for
up
the
to your pipes just to survive.
yeah.
See you and
I'm
Leia
sitting
be
in the
all around you
driveway,
and
hovering, hugging my motorcycle.
keeping your bikes warm.
Gonna bring both bikes in here and open the doors and start the bikes.
You don't want to be rude.
Who needs heat?
Yeah. I'm
do
surprised.
you think?
I got the
Do you
kids today.
Yep. Do
I
you
got
think
Jade,
the
and I got Bella, and I got Leia. I got
do
the
you
other
think
kids today.
do you guys think my battery will be good after 6 weeks?
How old is it?
It's 2 years old,
Yeah, it should be all right.
but it's a good one. It's a die-hard battery, so I mean it's
Yeah.
supposed to be a good.
Go throw it on a tender when you get home or whatever. Give it a little juice
I
up
should have
before
plugged
you.
it in before I left.
Yeah.
Well, you can always plug it in when you get home and leave it for a night, and then the next morning you should be good.
Yeah.
Plug it in when you get home.
Yeah.
Relax. What is happening?
I could just run over there quick and throw it on the tender for you. Give it a warm up, exercise the gears a little.
Yeah, you'd have to take it for a little rip down County Road 7 there,
I'd be up in the air going,
Hi,
"Come on, Mac."
everybody.
Like, would that be the oddest thing for you to see, Mac? Like you being in Washington and then seeing me out there on your bike, and I'd be like, "What's going on here?"
Now, so my buddy comes over to my house to check on everything.
Yeah.
And he said to me, he said, "Oh, that would be so easy to steal. I've got the motorcycle loaded on the trailer. I got the tongue of the trailer locked. I've got a
Pointed
heavy
out.
cable through everything, and everything's locked down to my carport." He said, "Why, you just cut the bolt right there on the tongue. You slip the tongue off, and that takes care of the lock. And then you do this, and then you pull that one wheel off over here, and then you do this." I go, "Thanks,
He was
Joe."
planning.
Thanks, Joe.
He was fantasizing.
If mine comes up missing, I know who to go looking for.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's great. Why do you guys want to go outside all the time? You guys were outside running around all morning.
Because it's cold out. They want to get you out there.
It is cold out. What's up? Come lay down with us. Why can't you
Oh.
come and hang out? Come on. All right, kid. You want to come up? What are you doing? Hmm? Come on. Up. Come on, Jade. You can come up too. Come on.
Yes.
Uppies.
As soon as I was setting my live up for the ride to come into work, you popped up and said, "Mac is here for the weekend thing." I was
Good
like,
girl.
"Oh, man."
Good girl.
Maybe he'll
Come
see
on.
me and throw me up there. I tried to get somebody to tell Mac. I said, "Screen share me or something, so I could say hi to you." But that didn't happen.
Uppies. There you go.
And again,
Come on.
when I came on, I believe I don't remember who was the first one on, but I do know that 2-4 came on and he said he hadn't seen anybody else. So I thought, well, if somebody else is running it live, so they'll let me know. So
That's all right. It's inevitable. You can't predict when everyone's going to be on. Dude, I was on live streams yesterday more than I was asleep.
Oh yeah.
That's all I gotta say. Okay.
I checked
Dude,
in
Moto,
after I
last
got
night you
off.
were like, I'm out. He was Moto did when Moto left last night, he was like, out, done, goodbye.
Yeah. If you don't just zap out, sometimes you're on another 20, 30 minutes trying
You
to
get
say
sucked
goodbye.
back in, bro. You get sucked back in. Dude, I got sucked back in for another hour and a half. Bro, I was on there with Ghost. I was on there with Ghost. I was on there with Gregory, Mr. Gregory. I was like, I'm never getting off this live, bro.
I remember when Ray was starting out, and he said, I don't know what to talk about. I said, you don't need to know what to talk about. We'll tell you what to talk about.
That's all. And Hooligan came in. That was awesome. I was so
he
glad.
came on the live?
No, he was in the chat. He was in the chat. Yeah. But I'm glad Hooligan was on the chat.
Yeah.
5,000 butterflies. How are you?
I tried to say hi earlier.
5,000 butterflies. If you get a chance, could you please email me? I have an email in my channel. If you don't mind. Where is she? Oh, wait. Top chat. There we go. Why is she still not here? Is she broadcasting through?
Yeah, it looks
Matt?
like somebody is.
Is that
She's
what it
linked.
is?
I believe she's linked up through Dave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, Dave's link is still active on my page.
Oh, did Dave come see you earlier?
Yeah.
Okay.
2-4, what's up, brother?
I was like, who's linked up to Mac up here? I don't know about this.
Yeah, 5,000 butterflies. It's freezing right now in Florida.
Where's she at? Florida too?
Yeah, she's right outside of Tampa, I think.
All right. Well, thanks for saying hi. I think I saw her on my live when I wrote in, or maybe I saw her on Mac. As soon as I came in, I got off my live and went right to Mac's and said howdy. And it's like I didn't even get in the door and I was on another live saying hi. It's addicting. I want to see everybody.
Yeah, it's a great way to socialize.
It really is.
I mean, I think it is. You know, it's like I get to see my friends every day. You know,
pretty much.
Now look here, look at 2-4 is a little sensitive now because when he was in here, I had to work and dig and everything just to get one or two people. And the minute he walks out of the room, you guys just come in. You know, that's what he said.
What's up, Tyke? How are you, man?
Yeah, good morning.
What's up, 2-4? What are you doing, brother?
Top of the morning. I'm gonna go get me a topper. I'll be back.
Oh yeah. Especially after that cool ride.
Yeah, I stayed good, man. As long as you keep that neck bundled up.
The neck is what always got me when I was cold. It ends up going down your neck, you know. It goes down your front of your shirt. If you don't have something on, those are perfect.
I used to have a complete riding suit that was all electric, and you could plug the gloves in. You could plug in the booties, and even had a little vest. I think you could heat up. Boy, that thing was. I rode that when we lived in Seattle. We basically could ride year round, rain or shine.
Nice.
Yeah. I didn't know if I was gonna like them because of this. That's why I didn't buy them. But the dude came out and he was like, well, "Give me a 5-star Google review." But they can hold pistols and stuff. Yeah, I like them.
Enjoy them. Yeah, little things that make you happy, you know.
Anything, a matter of fact.
Sorry if that was rude. I forgot that y'all can hear me when I'm out talking in the hallway. I think I'm talking and like, no, you're still on. They probably can hear you right good.
Your show was better than ours.
Well, I was getting showed leggings. Okay.
Ooh,
And
hey.
they had little camouflage strip that came across on both sides, and I was checking
A
them
treat. That was a treat.
out. Our desk lady, yeah, she's a girl I take out on the bike once in a while. We go to Starbucks, and then taking her out fishing a few times. She's kind of a country girl type. She loves all that stuff. So
Nice.
yeah, she's fun. She's open, you know, and if she'll face with me in public, she's all right with me, you know.
That's cool. That's
Yeah.
good. Do you see these two dogs, y'all?
Yeah, I see both of them. Yes.
Jade.
Like, I don't think they can get any closer. You think they get any closer to each other?
No.
Can't even lay down.
2-4. I leave. You all showed up. Yeah. Okay. That's what you was talking about, huh?
Yeah.
Good to see you. Thanks. Last few days. Yeah. Yeah. Sick has had some relief. That is nice to have a break in the stressing moments that you were having for a while between medical issues and electrical.
Bro, I was like, what next? I was like, seriously? Like, what's gonna happen now? Like, is a tree gonna fall in the house? Is the van gonna spontaneously combust in the garage? What's gonna happen next?
Yeah, don't forget them big holes that's in the ground down there in Florida that can swallow you up too, you know.
Don't forget those. Maybe a sinkhole to swallow the whole house and me and the
That's
dogs.
They can just all we hear is just a gurgle coming out of it. And all we see will be like a black hole, a little bit of smoke and a gurgle. That's it.
That's it. It'll be like you'll see the top of the bong and some smoke coming out of it.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm down here. I'm down here. Get me out of here. 15 feet below the surface. There's no need to bark. Why are you barking at a vehicle? I mean, it's a van. It's a van. Jeez, kid. Come up here. Now you have no room left. Come here, Jade. Hey, puppy, over here. I'm trying to teach you to get up here. Come here. Come on. Up. Hey, puppy. Uppy. Hey, puppy, uppy. Hey, puppy, uppy. Try it. You can do it. I know you're strong enough. Come on. You don't want to come up and lay with your sisters? No, not so much.
How long are you going to be babysitting?
Oh, I don't know. She went up to see her mother in Lake City, so that's like an hour or so away. And she's going to meet her cousin up there and visit, her mom. Her mom's not doing well at all.
Look here, Sick. Read this right here. What somebody else is doing out there.
16, 12.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
That's like 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm counting on fingers because I can't trust it.
I don't know military time. I'm horrible.
It's $4.55.
Okay.
Bologna sauce. What is that? Do you know, Mac?
Yeah, it's
Bologna.
bologna sauce.
Oh, bologna.
Yeah.
I've never heard of a bologna sauce. Like bologna that you eat, the meat bologna.
Yeah,
But
it's not how you
all right,
pronounce it though. It's like bolognese.
yeah, yeah,
It's some kind of
yeah,
Italian. It's bolognese or something.
yeah. Well, what is that other thing right there? What is the hob, Motobomb? The sauce on the hob simmering. The hob is like a stove or a hot plate.
Maybe he's using fancy words, Tyke. It's out of my pay grade.
Yeah, he
Even
must
when
be a
Mac goes, you know, it's above some
system.
skill levels.
Well, he's one of them. He's a truck driver that's sophisticated.
Very. Isn't he?
You notice
English?
it. There's a lot of them sophisticated drivers. Look at Sterling Wheel out there. Look at Buck Brown. There's a lot of them guys out there are just like, you would never know they was truck drivers. Listen to them talk. They got knowledge and everything.
Yeah, that was the old stigma, I think, back in the days that it was not as a glorious of a job or whatever, but it's totally different. Especially if you drove one, you know how much it takes now, especially in today with all the regulations and being an owner operator too. On top of it, you better be talented with numbers and planning and skills.
So Ruth's brother wanted his own rig. He wanted to be independently his own. He wanted to be an independent trucker. So he buys a Peterbilt car, which is, I believe he paid like $108,000 for the chassis. This condo and everything is a lot of extra money. It was a really, really expensive to get involved in. But he had been saving for a long time. He got him a truck, and he also bought a reefer unit that had a big refrigeration unit, and it's a big box van with a reefer. And he made his first trip. He left Dallas, Fort Worth, went to Atlanta, Georgia. From there, he went back up into Iowa. And while he was up there on I-80, the largest truck stop, I-80 truck stop, he's in there asleep in his sleeper, and the truck next door catches on fire and catches his sleeper on fire. When he woke up, the tires were blowing out on the truck that he was in.
Yeah.
He hopped down onto the ground and realized his wallet was still back up there in the truck. And he climbed back up in all his burning mess and goo and got his clothes, his wallet. And so his whole entire dream was wiped out on I-80 truck stop. It burned his truck to the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, it's traumatic. I've seen some trucks on the side of the road before, just a shell left, you know, and be driving, whether it's coming from Minnesota one time to Virginia. And as soon as I got in Wisconsin, I saw that like in a rest area, a truck was burning and you could see it way in the distance, all the black smoke. And the time you get up there, it's just, you know, gone.
Gone. That's horrible.
It is, you know, like, man, you know, that was a good situation for nobody.
Just an axle and a frame left.
Yep. Something off a video game.
Yeah.
What it look like.
It looks like a war zone when they have those bad ones on 80 with the snow. There's tractor trailers split in half. There's all kinds of trailers split in half. There's just absolute mayhem. Just can't.
Yeah, we've been in a lot of bad weather when we was trucking, from freezing in Minnesota to tornadoes in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, Dallas, Fort Worth, all down through the tornado belt. We were in one or another. You leave one tornado and run into another.
Yeah.
Damn. How
I
long did it
slept
take
with-
you out? Day? How long
What was it?
did you pass through that? Did you pass through that in like a day or 2 days?
It all depends on. It all depends. Let's just say you was up in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and you was traveling down towards New Orleans. You would ride in that angled southwestern direction, and that's the way the storms coming. So you could stay in them all day, one tornado after another after another. You know, depending on the angle you're running your truck. You know, where your destination. A lot of times you can avoid it. A lot of times when we used to go to, there's a place over in Oklahoma, they would tell us, they'd call us head on Nextel. They go, just stop in West Memphis. Bad weather, we can't have it because I was hauling big electric motors. They said, no, just stop in West Memphis. We'll let you know when it's clear. That's where we'd bring our logbook up and get it all good. Bolognese sauce.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what Bolognese was.
No reply.
Bolognese. I bet you Angelique, she watches all them cook shows. She knows every term that's ever used. I know how to fry Spam.
What is Bolognese on the hob?
Trying to get one of them in, and now both of them are out.
There are many iterations of Bolognese, but most consist of beef or pork-based sauce. And I lost what it said. What is Bolognese on the hob?
I'm going to end up giving the rest of that rotisserie chicken to the dogs for dinner tonight.
Be sure you pick all the bones out of it.
Oh, yeah.
You were right, Sick.
Right? Bolognese?
You were right about being Italian. It says, I learned Bolognese. What? Well, wait, maybe not. He says, I learned Bolognese wasn't the Italian-American meat sauce my parents served me weekly growing up, but rather a vegetable and meat braise that's not really saucy at all. Bolognese originally hails from Bologna, Italy, hence the name ragu alla bolognese. The word ragu translates to sauce. There are many iterations of bolognese, but most consist of beef or pork-based sauce cooked with an aromatic trio of carrots, celery, and onions. The mixture is simmered with white wine, milk, or cream, and or chopped whole tomato. That sounds like just a flavorful burst of yum, don't it?
They make it sound so romanticized and like so good. Damn.
Can of stew.
Yeah, Moto, asked your phone there, what is the hob in the kitchen?
Yeah, it didn't say that part, did it? I did say Bolognese on the hob, but what is a hob in the kitchen? A hob is a projection. Gotta stop it. In a kitchen, the hob is a projection, shelf, grate, or bench for holding food or utensils at the back or side of a hearth fireplace to keep them warm, or an intentional chimney corner.
Oh, how about that? How about that?
How about that?
See, we learned hob. We see something new for us today.
Yeah, thank you, Tyke. Gave us a little incentive to investigate your lovely words.
I know. I had a friend. He's gone now. He was a pilot, and he flew the B-17. And one time they was over there in San Antonio, Texas, and they took off and they flew out across Mexico, and they just kept flying down in a certain direction. And finally, the crew said, "Where are we going?" Because they never saw the Gulf. They never saw the water of the Gulf, and they just kept flying over land. And next thing you know, he said they saw water, but it was like 8 or 9 hours later before they saw the water. They flew from San Antonio all the way to Argentina and got down there. And you know what they bought when this is in World War II. They bought hobnail boots that's made by Germans in Argentina.
Yeah.
They love them boots, them hobnail. They was really durable boots.
Yeah.
Huh.
Something we'll never see.
Yeah.
Something we'll never get to wear riding motorcycle.
Nope. I got a good pair of riding boots, but of course, I don't have my bike with me, but I just find myself just wearing moccasins. There you go. That's a good boot.
Goofy looking things, but I feel safe in them.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I rode a Harley one time.
Yep.
You see what happened?
Multi Badger, yo.
I see it.
Melted.
Yep.
Yo, Salty's funny, man.
Yeah. He's got killer humor.
Yo, he had me going the other day.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah, that too.
He was like, "You were drooling on yourself. We had you blown up on the full screen, and all the girls were looking at it." I was like, "Oh."
Could have been worse. He could have told you that you had morning.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
You know.
Yeah. Shut your legs when you sit down, boy.
Picked up on that, I know. Whew.
So they love that. They love the cold weather, I guess, man. They don't. It doesn't even
dogs too?
I guess they'd rather be cold than panting, I guess.
Yeah.
They want to stay out there. Let them stay out there, I guess.
Oh, that's good.
Samson and Delilah was playing on the Yule log. It's a great song. On my way. You know, can I share that? Because I think everyone should enjoy a plethora of the Grateful Dead. Let me just go look at my history. Where is the Yule log?
Getting warm.
Here's the history.
Oh, that damn salt. That's salty.
He's funny, bro.
Yeah, he said there's an escapee from the home there for wearing the Alabama sweatshirt.
Yes.
You'll never take me alive.
You'll never take me alive. Oh, it's fantastic.
Moto's fixing to conjure up something.
Just getting stuff ready in case a walk-in comes in. I'll be prepared.
Oh, that's cool. So you don't have to prepare 100% of everything. You just got to get some of your stuff together. That's cool.
What do you mean? I missed what you were saying.
No, I said like so you don't have to like totally prepare everything. You just got to
yeah.
It's like half your stuff ready.
I feel like Dexter at this job.
Yeah, yeah.
Everything's saran wrapped.
Everything's saran wrapped.
You ever watch the series?
Kinda, not really. Wasn't
Fantastic.
Wasn't he like someone that didn't age or something? Or
A vigilante serial killer, but he only killed people that totally had it coming and deserved that the law could not.
The law couldn't touch him,
and the law couldn't really get a good grip on them, or they slipped through the fingers. And he worked as a blood splatter specialist in a in the cop shop, basically. And yeah, he was getting away with, taking care of business behind the scenes. And he always saran wrapped his victims down and was very clean about how he did everything and would execute it. Yeah. Like child molesters, he'd get people that had been, doing stuff like, hey,
I
man.
think I did watch some of that.
Good,
I
man.
think that was a really good series.
It was good.
Yeah. Oh, did I post it twice? I did post it twice. Yeah, I missed Salty's last night. I was so mad that I missed Salty's live last night. I don't know what the hell I was doing. Maybe I was eating or something. Oh no, I was on another live probably.
Yeah. Ain't much you can do.
Yeah. Well, when you're on lives for like 30 hours a day.
It's too much.
Yeah,
I
it's a
enjoy
lot.
it, but I mean, after a while, you're like, I've been sitting in time out all day. I gotta get out and do something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this week is a lot because we still have John's on Sunday after yours tonight.
Yeah, plus all the Thanksgiving ones and
Plus all the Thanksgiving ones we had, and yeah. I mean, thank God I got some sleep on Thanksgiving on my own live,
yeah, to sleep on your live.
I mean, thank God I got some rest on my own live, for Christ's sakes,
I know it.
I don't know if you witnessed that, Mac, but I ended up sleeping the majority of my
Couple times.
yeah, a majority of my live stream.
Yeah, you're pretty much overwhelmed and just everything. So
It
body
all hit
just
at
said,
once.
shut down time.
Everyone, yeah, someone turned the switch off. I had no control. I
Yeah.
was like, "Good night, bye-bye." Off. What are these guys doing outside? Oh, here they.
Yeah, we got the rabbit hole. I hope you show up for that, Mac. Retired writer's going to do a rabbit hole one tomorrow. Talk about, interesting rabbit hole type subjects.
Uppies.
What time tomorrow?
What time tomorrow? Retired writer. I'm going to look it up because I don't know if he's preset it yet. He may have, but I'm going to check.
I'm not going to beg you to come up here. Just get the hell up.
So,
it's not rocket science. It's a jump. Up. There you go. Jada Roo, uppies.
go down. It says 7 p.m., Mac.
Uppie.
7 p.m. Okay.
Yeah.
That'll be 4 p.m. our time.
For you, yeah.
Say puppy uppie. You gotta be kidding me. You want me to lift your ass
So
up
we-
there?
We tried something last night, Mac. You might be interested about these wrenches, and you've heard, like, I still can't.
Yeah, you took my wrench away. Damn.
I still can't comment, I believe, on your shorts
Oh.
on Max. And so what we did this experiment. John could not comment on my shorts, retired writer. So I said, I'm going to take away all wrenches, just clean the house, everything up like Sterling did. And then he went, checked one of my shorts and was able to comment. I said, okay, now I'm going to go back and put you on managing moderator, as a mod again, give him a wrench, and couldn't comment again. So I took it off. And this is from the phone only. Now, from his PC, he could, or we all can do it from our PC, but something about your phone app, it's an issue and stuff. So,
But the desktop wasn't the desktop allowed you to do it though?
yeah.
It's just the mobile site.
Yeah, or if you're on your phone and you actually sign in on the desktop app for YouTube and don't go through the actual app that you can get to download on your phone for YouTube. You're signing into your browser. And then
Why
you YouTube that way, then you can comment and do everything normal and still have a wrench. But if you're on the
don't they
YouTube
know
app,
that there's a glitch?
what?
I mean, don't they know that there's a glitch?
They don't care, probably. I don't know, but
I mean, they gotta know.
it
Everyone's
hurts.
gotta be bitching about this. I mean,
It's gotta
if
hurt.
we're bitching about it, everybody's gotta be bitching about it.
Yeah, it's got to hurt some income at some point for YouTube.
Absolutely. And if it costs them income, if I was them, I'd be on it like white on rice. If this is costing our company money, even though we make billions and billions of dollars anyway, why not make billions more?
Yeah, I hit the notify me on your page there.
When is he going on? I tried to say hi to him. He's off. He's off already. He's gone.
7 p.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah. Oh, he's not on here no more?
No, you go. I went to YouTube and tried to type his name, and he's gone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's been doing double duty on Thanksgiving and all that stuff, so I don't know what's going on. Saturday, I think
he's busy.
he had a Saturday. Yeah, oh, there he is. Says awesome, appreciate it, sick. He's still here.
Yeah, man. Hey, I wanted to say hi. What's up?
Gotta catch him while he's here, man.
Yeah. Oh, hi. What's going on? You coming in tonight? Right? You'll be there tonight with Moto. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is tonight his Thanksgiving?
I'm not gonna wait till 7 p.m. to ask.
Yeah.
I don't remember this time.
Yeah.
That was funny.
That was
right
great.
on the money. He says, "Hey, brother," he says he'll be there.
Okay, good.
God.
All right, I'm gonna put him in a timeout if he keeps this shit up.
Yeah. Go get over there with Leia and Jade and just sit there and you just think about it, mister.
You stare at him and think of what you've done, John.
Do you remember those words, Mac? Did you ever get a scolding? I'm sure you gotten a few.
Yeah, Mac. What type of parent? I mean, you had a lot of siblings, Mac.
But yeah, you did.
Like, what kind of reprimanding would you get when you were a child? Would you get the wooden spoon? Would you get the belt? Would you get the yardstick? What would you get?
The belt.
The belt, yeah.
My daddy was a coal miner, and he had what's called a mining belt.
We were all raising hands.
And boy, he could fold it like this and then go pow, snap that thing.
Snap it.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ooh, I hated that noise.
You remember saying how sorry you were? Just how sorry you were?
Yeah, I would start getting real religious real quick.
It was to let you know just how bad it's going to be here in a second.
Yep.
Woo.
You would hear that snap, and that snap would go right through your soul.
All righty, Kamala. Got the belt, yeah.
Oh, yeah, man, the belt. Dude, when you heard his belt unbuckle, you were like, oh. Like, shit.
Man, there was a whole drawer full when Dad was gone. A whole drawer for my mom to select from. And when she went in there,
you would hear the drawer in the kitchen open. You'd hear the drawer in the kitchen open, and you'd hear the wooden spoon come out of the kitchen drawer. I was like, oh, that's the wooden spoon. I was like, she's going to break the spoon over my ass again.
Of course, as a kid in school, the teacher, she'd be walking through, and when she's decided you needed punishment for whatever reason, she'd take your hand and bend it like this backwards and take her 12-inch ruler and whip your hand.
Yeah.
So it's a hand, and she'd smack that thing.
Wow.
She'd bend your hand back like this and pow, pow.
Well, that's kind of nice because that doesn't really leave any evidence or a mark when you go home because it's worked with.
When I went to my early days at CCD at the church, one of the older nuns would do that. They would pull your hand back and she would whack you right in the palm of your hand. You'd be like, son of a.
Biscuit eater, yeah. Oh.
This fat old bitch nun. I swear to God. I was like, God.
Hey,
You must really hate me, man.
sick. You know why nuns always travel in a pair? You know, you always see two nuns. When you see a nun, you always see two nuns.
Yeah, what's up with that?
That's to make sure one nun don't get none.
Oh, good night.
That's some real nonsense right there.
That's some real nonsense right there. There is something absolutely wrong with you, dude.
I asked my little niece. I asked my little niece, the one that's on the sailing boat, Sheila, and asked her, did she know why God? She really believes in God, and she's a really devout Christian person. And I said, you know why God in his wisdom gave you those little bitty feet? She said, no, Uncle. I said, because that allows you to stand closer to the sink when you're washing the dishes. Woo! And she reminded me that her husband, Tyler, washes the dishes. So he has to turn his number 12 sideways when he's washing.
Oh, boy.
They're on a sailing boat. They, you know, so you got a small galley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the little, like the Cheech and Chong when they got the little steering wheel. You know, niece says that's so that we can drive with handcuffs.
It's literally like a 12-inch circle.
Yeah.
It's like you know, I mean, the amount of turns you'd have to turn to get that thing to turn. Oh my God. It was literally like 18 inches across, you know, like so small.
Yeah, you better hope you have power steering in that.
Yeah.
What is it, Le Mans? What, not Le Mans, but what's the old, like the '63 Chevy Impalas?
Chevrolet Impala.
Yeah.
One thing about a steering wheel like that up in Minnesota, you never stick your tongue to it.
No.
Ooh.
Dude, I got talked into as a kid on the play yard. We all had the metal slides, the metal, you know, hard iron. You fall on that stuff, you're getting a cracked head. But that was a dare thing, was to touch your tongue on something metal in the winter, you know, and I signed up. And that just ripped the skin right off your tongue once it's there. You're there. You like, just like Dumb and Dumber when you saw him do that. That's pretty much the extent of it.
Wow.
You know, when we was kids, we would go to the refrigerator and we had aluminum ice trays that had a little lever that you could break the ice cubes loose.
Yeah,
and you take that ice tray as soon as it comes out of the freezer and stick your tongue to the bottom of the ice tray.
You have to wait for it to thaw out a little bit. You don't rip your tongue, but usually you panic and pull it off anyway.
Oh, sure. Your mama see you licking the ice tray, she's gonna whoop your butt anyhow.
Yeah, that's, or drinking out of the milk carton without pouring it in the glass, you know, or juice, anything. Well, you get used to that, you know, you drink out of the hose and everything else, you know, who needs a glass?
Yeah. We used to have a water bucket sitting on our back porch, and we had a dipper, and the dipper hung up on a nail right next to the water bucket. And you know, everybody could come by and get them a dipper of that water and drink it.
Yeah.
But one thing, my ma, she watched that water. She did not want you to be like messing around. Once you get that dipper, drink it down and hang the dipper back up.
Yeah, no backwash.
No playing with the dipper.
No backwash.
No backwash. That's right.
I got that box. My birthday present. I opened it. It's a coffee maker for a car.
Wow.
Fresh coffee.
That was nice. It was thoughtful. Even though it's kind of like a slap in the face, but it was thoughtful.
Yeah, because you got no title.
Well, now I have a title.
Oh, I know you do, but still
I still don't have a bill of sale yet. It's supposed to be in the mail.
Can't you just make one up?
I mean, if I don't get it in time, I'm gonna make my own. I have the
Well, why can't you just
with the attachment, and I can
take a picture of it, scan it, do whatever, and email it to you like that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's like
Why didn't you have her do that? I mean, that's legit.
well, I mean, she's here, so maybe we can figure something out when she's here.
Well, yeah, or the dog doesn't go home. I'm an instigator, isn't that terrible?
It came with a letter.
That's nice.
Happy early birthday from Jennifer.
Oh,
That's nice.
yeah. Yeah.
A box in a box in a box. Hold on.
Crikey.
Oh boy, I'm gonna keep all these boxes. I have nothing to cut this open with.
Is everybody at the house, Mac?
What was that?
Are you home alone?
No, the girls are all still in bed.
Oh, okay.
It's only 9:30 here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. It's early.
I wish it was up so I could get me a cup of coffee. It's right over there. I could go over there and get me one, but
You'd rather have it brought to you.
Oh hell yeah!
Yep.
Mac, I love you, man. You are
I
a
want,
hero.
I want buttered croissants. They got buttered croissants over there.
Yeah. Don't you got a little bell or something?
At
Yeah.
home, yeah, not here.
Cowbell.
You need your horn.
Yeah. My big horn. There's riding on Ruby.
Doing some weekend activity bussing. Look at that.
Drinking
Yeah.
coffee. Drinking coffee down in the van, down by the river.
That's pretty neat.
That's your the van down by the river coffee
For
maker.
some reason, it looks like a very small cup of coffee,
Hey,
but you know,
that makes it even more enjoyable. You savor every bit
yeah,
of it.
I guess. I mean, I hate to sound ungrateful and a dick, but I have a big coffee maker.
What's rule number 1?
Don't be a dick. I know. I'm sorry. I know. Okay. Hold on. Let me kind of show it to you a little bit more. Maybe you can't really see how actually fucking small it is. I mean, it's nice. It's it works. She says it takes 15 minutes to work. I don't know. I mean, I don't. You know me, my patience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know me. 5,
So-
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Okay. All right. Hold on.
Are you reneging now?
I am reneging.
Retrack.
So it's a small hot cup.
Yeah, you can
That's
do cup of soup.
pretty awesome. Look at that. That's pretty cool.
Remember
And
cup of soup?
it's got the outlet for the plug
Yeah.
for the car.
Plug that into the bike.
Yeah, and it's got a cleanable, reusable. Yeah, for real, bro. A cleanable, usable. Yeah.
You know, that would be good content, making coffee on the bike, going down the road,
Why not?
fresh cup. Mac, you could do it. You could do it on the Tri-Glide.
There's
We were
plastic.
over there. We rode around the Lake of the Ozark way back in the 70s.
Yeah.
And we were on our last leg of coming back to Appleton City, Missouri, and in my cooler, and I had Veterfarian on my Honda, and it had a 6-pack of beer. It had been in the ice for quite a while. So I'm thinking, hey, this would be a good time to, drink a cold beer. Sure. So I got it on cruise control. I take my beer out of the container, and I popped the top. When I did, it left a 1/4-mile contrail behind me. It just sucked all that. There was no paint left on the can. The can had just rotated round and around and around until it wore all the way. Man, I mean, that thing emptied itself out. As soon as I popped that top, it was gone.
Gone. Yo, this thing's pretty damn neat. It comes with a little thing to scoop your coffee into the thing.
Yeah. I can see you going out to the garage now and just trying it for fun, hooking up into something.
I mean,
That'd be fun.
I mean, I don't really want to dirty it.
Yes, you do.
So I have to use it for the first
time.
You
got to season it. It's like anything else. It needs to be seasoned.
And then, it has this thing's awesome, bro.
Curse Charlie. Did you hear cursing? I didn't hear any yet. Was there cursing on this show?
Cursing?
No, but we had the cursing jar available in case all of a sudden
emergency.
Sick starts going ballistic over there, slinging stuff and.
I'm trying to
virgin ears.
I've been trying to curb my enthusiasm.
Sounds good, Ruby. Thank you.
What's up, Ruby? I think this is pretty awesome. I mean, I'm kind of impressed.
You should have did an unboxing.
Yeah.
But we got a live unboxing.
Yeah.
You can do a repurpose on that. Ooh.
I mean, I think this would come in really handy. I could definitely bring this on a road trip. The only thing is I don't have a plug for
spit it out already.
Yeah, I know. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't have a plug for that on the bike.
Oh.
And I have an ingoing charging for the tender, but I don't have an outgoing with a fuse to power out with a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, they kind of come like that. You can get them like that.
Cigarette lighter female. Coming from the battery with a fuse. I used to have one with the old setup I had, but not with this one.
I'm on the deep cell batteries that I use on the fishing boat when I go fishing. They got, like, in the lids, they have a little accessory that you can hook that right into your deep cell on top and just plug in whatever you want, a charger or keep your coffee mug hot. You used to have one of those plug-in coffee mugs. Keep your coffee hot while you're out fishing.
This is awesome. Let me send her a picture of this.
I think Mike got or Matt got. He said, "I'm going to go get my own coffee." He caved.
I'm going to go get my own coffee. Good for Mac.
I think he caved. Yeah. That's okay. I think it's just me and you here. I don't know.
That's all right.
It is. It's more than acceptable. You can do some free cursing right now. Nobody will know. Cat's away. Oh. Yeah. We're busted. Typhus here. Okay. Cool.
I had to let my dog out.
Yeah. Oh. So Theo,
Yeah, I had to open the doggy door so he could go out.
where
He's
did you
gone.
come up with that name? Who came up with Theo?
Ruth did. His name is Theodore on the paperwork, but she calls him Theo.
Yeah. Well, Tyke did roll call for us. He said he's still here. I said, I didn't think anybody was still here. That probably just tells us the count that's in your live and not like what is out on Dave, because I think he's in Dave's live. He's got the little link.
Yeah,
Dave
Dave.
is broadcasting.
Me.
He is broadcasting you.
Yeah. He said he's going to leave it open and let it run for a while. So
Yeah. I get some people come in. Get some.
hey, would you make me a croissant? Guess who just walked into the room?
Who come in? You got Angelique. Good morning.
There's a little human back there.
She's like she barely got out of bed and we're all hollering at her. She's probably like, hush, leave me alone.
9:39, she walks amongst us.
She a pretty happy get up in the morning, first thing in the morning person, or they got a wake up time? Like,
no, I think she does really good considering she wakes up to an old grouchy old man every day.
no kidding. That's awesome. I can't see. I've never seen you grouchy.
Oh,
See, give me a minute.
Relax, Jade. Relax, Jade.
Turn this
Relax.
camera off.
Jade.
We'll find out how grouchy we are.
yeah. You'll understand one of these days.
Feel the wrath.
Yeah.
Row. There it is. All right.
He's almost got his coffee pot ready.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna
He's
be
got to
real.
put in a cigarette lighter adapter, probably.
We're all excited.
Would a USB cable, would that have enough of voltage? Probably not enough of voltage to run a coffee pot.
Yeah, they're more like they call for a lot of instant power, I would think. I mean,
Yeah.
like a hair dryer or nothing, but I'm sure they draw a lot of heat. That maybe not too much. Heck, I don't know.
But you know, my truck has a cigarette lighter on it.
Yeah,
Can you believe that?
that's something.
The last thing I would want to do would be to light up one while I'm riding or out there enjoying the fresh air and stuff, you know.
It actually has the coiled thing, or just the insert for a.
No, it's a real cigarette lighter. You push it in, it gets hot, pops back out.
Oh, no kidding! Wow. Yeah.
Built right into the ferret. It's not an add-on. It was built into it.
Yeah. You pull that out, use it for accessories. That's the way you used to do charge your phone, is to the old way of before the USBs started coming out, and you just push that in and charge your phone while you're going on the bike. They never really lasted long. They always burned out on mine.
My other Harley truck had the USB connector up by the windshield. You could where your phone's at, and you got a plug in right there. You had two ports and a little door closed over to keep it waterproof. It was sitting up there by the windshield. Oh, she's got them hot buttered rolls. Oh, we had a second Thanksgiving dinner yesterday. You talking about good. She left my daughter left a bowl of that giblets gravy.
Yeah.
And we had a lot of mashed potatoes, a lot of turkey and stuff. And I made a second plate up, put that gravy on there, heated it up in the microwave, and it was just like another lunch.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd like to have another. We had collards too. My daughter made collards, and she does them really good. I think she cooks them, cuts the stems out and then cooks them about 2 or 3 times. So you keep dumping that green water out till it gets kind of clear, and then throws the fat back in there and seasons it up. Oh, that's good.
You know, if you
Leave her
If you
alone.
cut you some collards right after a freeze, when a freeze occurs, the very next day, sweetest collards you can eat. It just brings out the sugar in the collard leaf itself.
That's something
Frost
interesting. Yeah. Kale is good like that too. I can eat both kale or collards. It don't matter. I like them both. But
and Angelique, close the gate.
does it make it
Close
any
the gate, right?
more tender or something like that too? I don't know.
It tastes a little bit more of a sweeter collard. The flavor is a little bit less tart.
And I think that's why they boil them like 2 or 3 times and keep changing the water. It helps pull away some of the tart flavor as well. But to have them like what you said, a little, frost bit the night before or whatever is even more ultimate.
I tell you, like eating poke salad, my mama, she showed me how to fix that stuff a way long time ago, but you have to boil it 3 times as well. Poke salad has to be boiled 3 times before you finally cook it. Boil it and rinse it out, boil it and rinse it out. But you know why you're doing that? It would overdo, or you would OD on vitamin A from poke salad. It is so fortified of A that if you eat without boiling it and get all that A out of there, you could actually be overcome by the A. You can only take in vitamin A.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what's toxic about poke salad. And Jake,
Right on, Tyke.
Relief right here.
Helps Max channel out when you're on here. And the other one I think probably helps Dave too. So sharing the wealth. I don't think anybody cares too much, but it is a thought.
Well, I think it's being courteous. I like that. That's a thoughtful person.
Yeah.
I think most of us have pretty well forgotten the dream of making millions on YouTube.
Hey.
If you look at the statistics of those that make money on YouTube versus folks like us.
Yeah. Get peanuts, man. I'm in the peanut gallery. That's all.
Yeah.
I got my
You gotta have a hook, something that's going to land you with 8-10 million viewers.
Yeah. Gotta be beastie. I got my first $5 the other day.
Nice.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, on my video
Cool.
that I did for the Adobe Premiere Rush video. And I know it was just a nice gesture and gratitude because it's somebody we all know. And he was
Did you get a little YouTube plaque for your subscribers? Did you get a little YouTube plaque? Oh, you got to hit 4,000.
Yeah, I got like 800 more hours to go. 798 to be exact.
That's on
4 hours.
Yeah, that'll probably happen in a couple weeks. It don't take long. Maybe a month. I don't know. It's just a neat goal to make. It's really not going to affect me or anything else. It's just a neat goal to make. But I was talking to, I think Tyke I don't know if Tyke knows him. He probably does. Humberto, the big pumpkin, the big something. I think he changed his channel, but he was live today, and I stopped by and got to talk to him. He actually did a little conversation with me, and
Oh, that's cool.
yeah, he knew Wheel Burner. Of course, that's where I think I saw him was on Wheel Burner at first. So I struck up that name, and of course, he's seen me a few other times. But it was real nice. Yeah, he was not far from Minneapolis.
Tyke's in the chat. He's in the chat.
Who? Oh yeah, Tyke is. Yeah. That's why I was kind of mentioning. I said I think Tyke knows who Humberto is.
Yes, Humberto. I know who. Yeah, I follow Humberto too.
Right, and
He used to be
Humberto
a big
took some
orange
time
punk.
out, yeah, to talk to me, and it was pretty cool. I enjoyed that. I said, I know it's got to be helpful to have somebody to talk to when you're doing those long miles, huh? And Mac, you know, because it helped keep you a little bit more alert. And
Yep.
because sometimes those long stretches, especially when you get up the Dakotas, there's nothing, you know,
Yeah,
flat
it's
and boring.
hypnotizing.
Yes, yes. That's what I
The
say. Go
sound.
talk to, if a trucker's live and you happen to come across, give them a holler. Say, hey, you know, break up the monotony and
You know,
do
because I
whatever.
mean, the sounds, the constant humming or whatever, the motion, like it's just almost like a hypnotizing feeling. It's like, yeah,
Yep.
even on a bike, you know.
Yeah, I've only had that happen a time or two on a bike. Is very rare that I get that way. I gotta
Yeah,
have to really be beat up. Yeah, Humberto is one of the Liberian brothers. Iberian, I don't know how to say that, but yeah,
yeah.
he's from Quebec, I think.
Quebec.
Yes, and Alberto. In Alberto, that's where Wheelburner is,
Yeah.
and Angel Face is Alberto as well. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah,
And
No,
then
no, she's Angel. Oh yeah, Angel Face is Alberta. Yeah, that's correct. That's right.
and then
right by
Red
BC.
Rider is BC,
Yeah.
BC.
British Columbia.
Yeah, there we go. We got translation. He knows we need help.
Oh, he's from Portugal,
So
Humberto.
Humberto. Oh,
Iberia, Portugal.
yeah. Originally, I don't know. I think well, of course, you know, because he crosses like Wheelburner does. He crosses the
Yeah.
border quite often, and he gets like a yearly pass that they buy so that he don't have to pay all the, you know. He was explaining that stuff to me and about toll roads and just going
Yeah.
on. So it was neat.
So do they get like dual citizenship or kind of?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I mean,
he has a certain amount of time that he gets to come over here to work and then has to go
if
back
he's
every
coming
now
and
and then. I don't
going,
know how that stuff works. Do you,
like if
man?
he's coming and going so much, you know, he
No.
may just be like, you know,
Well, you got more than a roll. You got some soup too?
yeah, man.
It is a crescent roll in my coffee.
I would say liquid.
Oh, he's not playing.
Oh, that's a big butt coffee right there.
That's,
So
that's called a soak. In the South, we call that a soak.
yeah.
And instead of a dunk,
Don't
dunk is where you stick it in there and eat it. Stick it in there and eat it. Yeah, but a soak is when you throw it right in the bowl.
soppy. Just soak her on up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over and get me a.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get another one myself.
Yeah, that too, and a sack of potatoes. I'm all out of potatoes at work, Mac. You know how I like to cook a potato up.
Yep.
You even got me some condiments here, whatever you call them, spices. I usually get small ones for work, but these were on sale. So we got the, gotta do it right. Haven't even broke them open yet. Whew.
Did you go out and do any Black Friday shopping there, Moto?
No, if I shop, it's online.
Everybody says mostly.
I do not get out in the chaos like going into Walmart. I remember when it was first new and online wasn't as popular. Going to Walmart was like a war zone.
Hey, look, I got little doggies everywhere now. Hey, little buddy.
Yeah,
Come here, little buddy. Come
they
here.
got to go outside. They're probably all happy. Ruby, Robin, how you doing, man?
Hospital was closed, but my hair, the Walmart.
The sun has came out. It is beautiful. Last night was supposed to be the northern lights, but it was too cloudy for the northern lights, too foggy. We've had northern lights 2 nights in a row now.
Yeah. I used to love those in Minnesota. We get to see those quite often, you know.
Yeah.
That glow in the sky, you're like, wow, that's just majestic. I was always told it was like a reflection off the icebergs or something. Go down the rabbit hole with that one.
I just finished the creamer. I'm out of creamer.
Tankers have been over there for 8 years. I think he was going for citizenship, but I don't know how it works over there in the U.S. Yeah. Yeah, if he's Liberian and over here, I don't know how they get citizenship and if he's trying to do it in the U.S. or in Canada, you know. And he said, woke up with a beer. Oh. Shit. I think I'm gonna go hit the grocery store. It'll make me hungry. Go get a red potato this time. I haven't had reds in a while.
You know, my daughter, she made the mashed potatoes out of Yukon Gold potatoes, and then she seasoned them. Oh boy, they were good.
I like Yukon Golds. I buy those as well. My dad wasn't a fan of
They
them,
look
but
like they already got glitter in them.
when they first came out, he planted. He always plants potatoes in his garden. Well, big garden. He actually uses a tractor to plant the stuff. So, but you can get 100-pound sacks out of his grove. That's for sure. He usually does reds, but he did Yukon Golds one time. He mixes them up too. He wasn't a fan of them. I like them.
You know, I tell you what I really like. I like corned beef and cabbage with little new potatoes.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you might quarter them up, or they may be small enough to just throw the whole little potato in there with skin and all.
Yep. You can buy them that way too when they come small like that, little babies.
Yep.
They are good.
And then you know what's called a twice baked potato. You know, you got a big russet. They do the twice baked thing there, and it's just filled full of stuff. That's a meal by itself.
And they make some huge, huge potatoes. I've seen they're like.
I do too. I like the little finely chopped up scallions or little onions. You know, when I was a kid, Moto, my mom used to make us onions and eggs. She would take green onions and she would cook some fat back or whatever, and then she'd put the green onions in the pot, you know, where the grease and oil is. And she would cook them greens down in that oil, and then she would break up like 6 eggs and scramble them in the greens. Green onions and eggs. Very strong flavor.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm sure that's real good because I know, like you make chop up, your potatoes. You put a lot of onion in with it when you make a breakfast. And so my dad always do a lot of it. Fry one up, maybe even one from yesterday that was baked. But you throw the onion with that, and then the egg, and get all the yolk to go over all that stuff. Basically, eat it all like a mangled up dish. Potato, onion, and your egg. But I haven't done it with a green onion. You're talking about the kind with all the chopped green, the big long beans. Yeah, that's a different flavor than a like a yellow onion or whatever.
I may have to take you guys to Publix on the bike.
Yeah.
You're gonna go shopping. You're gonna go shopping on the bike in Publix.
I thought that's what he said. You're gonna go shoplifting?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I need 2 creamers. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I desperately need. Bread. I'm running low on bread. See if there's a buy one get one.
Grow potatoes, gardens too.
I gotta get changed. I got a lot to do.
Yeah.
Including get motivated.
I gotta get a can of Spam, and I gotta get a bag of potatoes, and I'm good to go for work for today, and then I'll be good
cheese?
next week too.
You got cheese and sour cream?
Maybe bacon bits. The cheese seems to get. You ever get cheese like when you get the shred and you open it? It kind of smells like bad feet.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It's bad? I mean, like cheese has a smell, but it's like once in a while, it's like, damn, but there's no mold on it, no nothing, and I don't know. It's like it's sour, I guess, though. Like it's like milk when it sours, huh?
Yeah, kinda. Double check the date, and maybe get like the Mexican or the four cheese one.
It's only like a week or so old, maybe week and a half, and at home it always stays good. But here we got one of these small little fridges, and I think the door, I don't know, doesn't get cooled like it should.
Sometimes you got to put a child safety on those small fridges to make sure that they're closed all the time.
Yep.
I gotta get changed.
Late man. Hey T-Bone. T-Bone's in here with you. Yeah, I don't know how motley we are today, but we're something.
Well, everybody looks happy today, so that's good.
Yeah. Got plans for today? Not till the weekend or weekend's over.
It'll be next week that they're going to be off. The kids are, and then we're going to go to Leavenworth.
Oh, how are you going to make it back in time? You were saying something about what day were you leaving? You were going to make it back by the New Year or something because it took 4 days.
I leave on the 28th. I'll be back by the 1st.
Okay, we was thinking you were leaving on the 27th after Christmas, but you'd be the 28th.
No, the 27th is my sister's birthday.
Okay. Oh, wow. Happy birthday, Joyce.
And then we got to figure out how to get back, whether or not we can possibly make it across to the northern route, which I'd like to do so. There are just so many places that it's hard to get through.
Yeah. Yeah, northern route it's still early December. Well, no, it's late December then. Yeah, good Lord, you're going to be there a long time. I was thinking it was already. Yeah, you're waiting until after Christmas, so it's not even. Is it even December yet? It's not, is it? No. Yeah, tomorrow is December 1st.
Yep. Tomorrow's the 1st.
They do mashed potatoes here for breakfast, which is your leftover cooked veg from yesterday's dinner. The mash whipped up with eggs, then pressed into a plate. It's called Bubble and Squeak. Well, there's some new information. Like when you go to country kitchens up north, like they're called the restaurants, they make a lot of skillet dishes that are combination of who knows what, everything for your breakfast. Which are really good. Kind of like what I was talking about. So it's the land of hot dishes as well.
Like the Philippines is the land of finger food.
Yeah.
Finger, like lumpia. Oh, I could eat my weight in lumpia.
That's what I was talking about. I think some like that stick rice that I was telling you about, and that's why it was made sticky. It's not mushy and wet. It's just called stick rice because it has I guess the sugar sticks to it. And you dip it, and it's all done with hand. You eat by hand. And
United States blues.
About to eat a rotisserie chicken, the whole thing. I can do that too. I could eat a whole rotisserie. They're not big birds anyway, usually.
Oh, they're not. I had that for Thanksgiving.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Pre-cooker?
Rotisserie.
That's the way to go. A lot cheaper and
Yeah, it was like
firing up
$7.
your own stuff. It's called that because it bubbles and squeaks when you fry it. Well, there's some trivia. To a plate, pressed into a plate called Bubble and Squeak. What is that? The curds when you get cheese in Wisconsin, you can get the stuff before it gets made like into cheese, like a certain process of it, and it'll be squeaky.
Yeah, curds and whey.
Yeah.
I worked for a farmer one time down in Popular Bluff, not Arkansas, but Missouri. And the farmer, he went to the dairy and he'd get all the whey, in the cheese making process. There's a part of the milk that's called whey.
Okay.
And the hogs would eat that. He'd put it in automatic feeders and put some brand or shorts in with that whey. And them hogs would come up there and just drink that stuff. They love it.
Stuff they don't actually make that they use in the cheese, huh? It's a separation of it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like buttermilk is a part of the butter process,
Okay. Yeah, the way.
Hop on the phone.
What's that?
I'm gonna try to hop on Max on the phone.
All right, buddy. You're fixing to head out to Publix. He's going to head out to Publix.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna reconnect up, I guess. He's gonna give you some motorcycle vroom today. Vroom.
Yeah, it's going to be good. I followed him the other day all the way to the doctor's office, and he went all the way into the doctor's office with his camera running down on his bag. And you could hear everything was going on in the doctor's office, and it was pretty cool. And then come back and got on his bike after he tightened the wire up on the battery to make it start.
So I never thought of that. Like you said, whey protein is the best. I never connected that with the curds and wheys. Is that the same way? Because I was thinking, well, would they give that to the hogs? That is good protein. I was just thinking that because it was cheese. I didn't realize, coming from the cow and the milk and all that how probably loaded with the pure protein in that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It tightened them hogs up.
Yeah, that would make good sense.
They would mix wheat bran, the little hulls off the wheat. They'd have a bag and then mix 100-pound bag of that with those with that milk, that whey, and then it would come through the auto feeder. And the hogs could feed themselves whenever they wanted to.
Got Schwarzenegger hogs.
I'll be back.
Out to the chopper.
Yeah. That's Dave.
Chopper.
When
Yeah.
Dave leaves out of his garage, he goes, I'm going to go get on the chopper.
Out to the chopper.
Yeah, I got to talk to Dave a little bit this morning, and he said, I'm going to bed. He was pretty sleepy. Been at it for a long time.
Yep.
Yeah, he's been burning the candles on both ends.
Yeah. No need for it. He should just take his rest, you know. Especially after all the stuff. So.
What's up?
Well, you're live. We can see you.
All right. You're probably gonna have to mute me when I get on the bike. I don't know. It's not far, but
We can.
I'll just hit your mic level down some and see how that works. And if it's too weird, we'll do more.
all right. I'm gonna freeze my ass off.
I can't even get to his levels. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we'll just turn it down a little bit.
Back open.
See how that works.
When he hears it, when he fires it up, you'll hear it.
That's cool. I got it. I get it. I get it. 10cc pop group.
Got to get his skid lid on.
Yeah,
Skid
man.
lid. Drain bucket.
Skimming. Well, while you go to Publix, I think I'm just going to hop across the street over to Harris Teeter and get me something to eat real quick, and I'll be back and hang out. Just put me down in the basement for a little bit. Is that cool? If I come back, I'll say hi. Are you going to stay on for a little bit, or?
I'm going to stay on for a little while, yeah.
Okay. I'm just going to go in the basement.
Come on back. Well, she's full of energy.
Oh. All right.
All right, you guys behave yourselves.
All right, buddy. We'll be watching for you.
Burr.
Come here. Where you going? You want to eat, don't you? Come over here. Ah.
What are you having for breakfast, T-Bone? Oh, no, it's lunch back there where you guys are at. Yeah.
How come I don't see the chat? Why can't I see the chat? And it's either one or the other. I can't watch both.
Can't prove by me, buddy.
That's fine. Oh boy. Hi. Oh, damn. We have arrived. Honey wheat. Yeah, I don't want honey wheat. Buy one, get one. I don't know. All kinds of Christmas shit out already. Damn. Day after. Day after Thanksgiving. Good, how are you? Everything's gonna go in here. Yeah. Just gotta pay real quick. All good? Thank you.
That was quick. Not that crowded. I guess yesterday was the day after Thanksgiving. Today's Saturday. Yeah.
We need new food in there that's just like this.
Maybe you'll leave it today. Some of those, buddy.
All right, get in there. Left, no.
We'll go back to you.
Huh?
We'll go back to you. Leaves, I have a can every day.
Set out on top.
How's Sick doing?
He's on his way back home.
$12. That'd be good for a whole week. Be good for over a week.
What the hell's the garage door opener? God damn it! Everybody relax.
Yeah, it's hard to point those phones towards the road. And certain it looks terrible They don't get no stabilization, and I tried that. He's already home too.
Yeah.
Publix is not far.
No, it's down the road.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, Harris Teeter, just like I just got to cross through a parking lot, basically. Pretty nice. All right, gotta get a big potato in the mic. Yeah, they got all these potatoes on sale now, you know, because of Thanksgiving, I guess. That's just perfect.
Hi. Chow, back up. Come on. It's just me. What's the matter? It's all right. Everybody chill out. All right. Okay. It's all right. It's all right. Take it easy. Take it easy. Come on. Don't shush.
Okay. Big dogs.
What, you want to go out? What is right. Go, everybody go. Go, 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 go.
Theo hearing them?
Hey. You guys are beasts.
Hey. The dog's on TV. He's
The
on
dogs
TV.
get to use the internet as well, I'm sure, to talk to each other once in a while. Theo got to be hearing that, huh?
Yeah, they gotta be hearing that. That's funny. Jade is very vocal.
Yeah.
She don't shut up.
Come on, little buddy.
All right, I'm gonna switch over to the computer. I'm gonna switch over to the computer.
All righty.
All right.
Switching over to the computer.
Yeah. The old transition. Guess T-Bone left too, huh? Yeah. Smoky Mountain Bourbon Rotisserie Chicken. Sounds good.
From the Indies. Do you like curry chicken?
Curry?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Indian, what do they call it? Yes. With the yellow?
Yeah.
I do. I really do.
Yeah, if you eat enough of it, that stuff will come out of your pores.
Yeah. What do they got on that? Cumin? What is it that they put that yellow?
That's it.
Yellow stuff is cumin. And
That yellow seasoning that they got.
Good.
curry powders is cumin.
No, it's turmeric. I buy turmeric because it is for it's made from. It's very good for you. Can't get that.
It's supposed to be a good herb. Supposed to be good for you, I think. I don't know.
Turmeric. I guess.
Turmeric. That's what I'm thinking. Yep.
Well, we saw what a hot plate.
Yeah.
Is it a hub or a nub?
Hob.
Hob. Okay, hob. Yeah.
Hob, yeah. Did you get a hob?
Yeah.
A hob.
So
Muhammad. Muhammad is here.
oh, what's up, Muhammad? What's happening?
Yeah, feel free, Muhammad. Feel free. Put some groceries away. I'll turn my potato.
Yeah. I just got 2 creamers and a loaf of bread.
Joyce.
It was over $20 too. I was like, damn. I think it was over 20 bucks.
I only spent 12.
Good for you. Did better than I did. 21.77.
Potatoes were on sale, $4.99 for a big old bag.
Yeah, they had the honey wheat bread on buy one get one, but I didn't want that. I wanted the butter.
Nature's Own.
Yeah, I just
I
got
had to get that too. That must be the same over here. The honey wheat is on sale.
Yeah. What's up, kid? I hear you crying. What's the matter? What's up? Where are you? Jay Puppy. What are you doing? What's the matter?
Theo shouting it out. Is that Theo that I hear? Yeah.
Yeah, that's Theo shouting at the little baby puppy here.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Got it.
Come on,
Hello.
lay down.
No, he's just smart. He just waited until Theo turned his head, then he got it.
Jay Puppy, uppy. You go up there if you want. You want to go up there? Go up there. Go on the corner. Uppies.
She wants your spot.
She wants me to pick her up.
Yeah.
Up. Uppies. Come on, up. Jay Puppy, uppy. Come on. You got it. Don't make me work. Uppies. Uppies. Jay Puppy, uppy. All right. You're a pain in the ass. You're killing me, kid. All right, you're up. Now, figure it out. I did the hard work.
It's got curry in it.
Dog weighs a ton.
Got curry in it, or what is that curry?
It's a 95% current.
Curry.
Ferment.
But is it curry? That's not curry, is it? Curry.
No, you make curry. This is
Oh.
curry.
Oh,
Teresa loves pimento with the cooking with it. You put black pepper and make it effect.
Sounds like a potato on its way.
You hear it?
Yeah. I thought it was mine. I was like, well, what am I cooking?
Call it feel good.
Like, I ain't cooking nothing.
No.
Sprinkle it on your food when you're eating. Taste.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it. It's still cooking, even though it's not cooking. You know. So
Yeah.
just let it set another minute or two, and
Yeah, thanks for reaching out to 211. Yeah, you guys were no help at all, by the way. Just so you know, you didn't help me at all. Just saying.
so.
I need your help. Same thing as last time. Same thing as every time. We offer to help you, but it's just a scam because we can't really help you.
Sorry about that. So is it cold out for you?
What?
Was it cold out for you?
Oh, I was freezing my ass off.
Jeez.
I had a sweatshirt on it. I had a sweat jacket on, zippered up and everything.
Yeah, I figured you had some cold weather there, and then it just dawned on me you don't usually get on the motorcycle and do cold weathers.
It was 35 this morning at 6
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah,
You don't
same
see
here.
that ever. You don't see 40.
Yeah. We're a bunch of whiners, ain't we, Mike? Or Mac? I don't mind getting dressed up. I used to have to do that all the time snowmobiling in Minnesota. You get used to having to dress up if you want to go out and play, you know, so getting dressed up on the motorcycle, no big deal.
And she comes here today like nothing was wrong, like nothing, like we didn't have a blowout yesterday or the day before.
Nice.
Like I had to freak out in 2 paragraphs, like I was going to lose my mind and end the world in order for her to back off and pretend nothing happened. It drives me nuts.
Nothing
And
happened.
she drops off the dogs like, here you go. I'm like, hee 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 hee, hoo hoo hoo. Fucking wench. Evil witch, get out of here, you evil.
Chili, everything in it.
Sorry. When dark.
Yeah.
Momentary dark of reason.
Mac is sitting perfect for like how he lines up with his icon in the background.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Picture perfect. I haven't seen much of Angelique. How's Angelique doing?
She's
She's been sick for a few months.
Oh yeah. I hope she feels better.
Frog's here.
Frog, what's up, brother man?
Hey, Frog.
He probably had to get his own coffee this morning too. You all kept Lolly up too late last night.
Yeah. Everybody was up late with us last night. All day. We were hanging out. We were having Turkey Day and after Turkey Day with all our friends.
Yeah. All right. Time to go check the day.
What's up, brother man? How are you? Have you talked to Rod? Because I talked to him. I emailed him. I think I told Lolly that last night and you. But yeah, I emailed him. He's doing all right. He's got spotty service. He's working a lot. He's doing good.
Has Rod B been sick?
Working, I think. A lot of working. That's why we ain't seen him a lot.
The banana farm a lot. Dusk till dawn or dawn till dusk. I mean.
Huh?
40 just started.
40. Oh, it reached 40. It reached 40 degrees here today. Sick.
Wow. I think we're up past. We're past stupid cold already. We're up to 59 already.
59.
And it was still freezing, I felt. And tonight's going to be 34.
It's in Georgia, 3 hours away.
Florida,
3 hours difference in here.
That's freezing. That's breezing.
1, 2 o'clock there.
Oy vey. Where's my charger?
Can you see the mountain today from the front window? It is the sky so blue out there right now. I might be able to get a picture of the Mount Rainier out of the front yard.
Wow.
We haven't been able to see it since we've been here.
Oh, really? Because of the weather?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was a little worried. I didn't hear from him. So I want, and then I think he came up in conversation with Lolly and I and whoever else and you in the chat or whatever. And the day before the same thing happened, I was saying to myself, wow, I haven't heard from Rod, and I wanted to reach out and wish him a happy Thanksgiving, make sure he was all right and everything. He knew he was going through some similar circumstances that I'm going through. So I want definitely, I love to keep in touch with Rod. Made my nose run going out to the store. I tell you, Mac, you look a lot more trim and young and proper with the haircut and everything, and the
It is a good look.
He looks good. He looks younger. Not that you looked old, Mac, but you look younger.
You can see the mountain. The mountain is. Can you see the mountain from this window here?
The trees are blocking it here.
But you have to go out of the garage to see it. Yeah, the Mount Rainier is shining it today. She went out there and looked.
Yeah.
Hey, Lolly.
I need you to see him in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's working a lot in the spotty service, he said.
Well, it did warm up a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost 60 here now. And that's still cold.
We're at 40 here.
40?
40, yeah. Wow.
That's decent.
I can't believe it's been in the 30s.
Yeah.
That's something else.
Been in the 20s here.
Must have been a front that came through. Hovered over the whole states.
Well, we get what they call an Arctic blast comes down out of Alaska.
Yeah. They've been calling snowstorms like different names and stuff now. I remember a few years ago they started doing that. Like they're a hurricane or something, 17, yeah, that's dipping down there.
Oh, that's dipping, bro. Oh. Now, I want to say they're in Illinois.
Could be.
Are they in Illinois?
Who's that?
Frog and Lolly.
Salty's in Michigan, right?
Salty's in Michigan. I think they're in Illinois.
Could be.
Or Indiana.
Yeah. That's it, because they didn't like the state laws. but we're like the
Indiana,
old.
yes,
They're like the
Indiana.
old,
That's
not
what it is. Indiana.
that.
Yeah.
Nope, you're right. We're getting there, guys.
Yeah, it's I love geography. That's one of my geography and history I love. So I like to in my head I like to, place everything and everywhere and
Well, like
everyone
pulling out
everywhere.
Google Map every now and then and exploring where we all are and in relationship to each other, and
Yeah. Yeah, I like doing that.
especially when we were in Canada and up by Washington the other day, we saw just how far away he might have been from Angel Face and Angel and whoever
Yeah.
else, and then you see 2-4 over in Nova Scotia, way on the other side,
Yeah.
still be in Canada, you know?
Yeah, like three time zones back or forward, whatever.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So Frog and Lolly are I believe are on Central Time, Central
Depends
Standard,
upon, well, Indiana
and so is
is
Mac.
east of Illinois, where I think the line's time zone splits on the line in between Indiana and Illinois, I think.
Oh, Eastern. They're on Eastern.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they're on the same time zone as me. All right, and
Well,
you.
That's what I thought.
Part of Indiana's in the Eastern time. The rest of it is in the Central time.
Oh, okay. That's crazy.
Yeah, you get down there to Cairo, Illinois.
Yeah.
Way down there, and there's a place where Eastern on one side and Central on the other. Did you know Alabama is also an Eastern Standard Time as well as Central?
No kidding.
Yeah, because Hooligan Central.
That's right.
Yeah, Hooligan's on the same time I'm on, but there's a place that's even more to the west, and that would be down at Phoenix City, Alabama, and that's an Eastern time zone in Alabama. Because Fort Benning sits across the river from Phoenix. Yeah, they're just a little bit of a jut of the land that sticks over in the Eastern time zone.
Yeah. That's got to screw everything up for people right there on the line all the time.
You can win a lot of bar drinks playing trivial games like which is the furthest south, Charleston or Birmingham?
Yeah.
Do you know six?
Charleston or Birmingham? I think Birmingham, isn't it?
No, it's Charleston.
Is it
Charleston?
Because of the curvature of the earth, the way the earth curves, that puts Charleston more to the south than Birmingham by just a few degrees.
Charleston, Alabama?
Charleston, South Carolina versus Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. Oh, that's crazy.
You see that little parallel line that goes right down between Birmingham and Montgomery. If you follow it around, you'll see Charleston below that line.
Yeah. How about that?
When you're a truck driver, you learn all these time zones because let me tell you what happened to me in Cairo, Illinois. In Cairo, Illinois, I was at the Flying J truck stop and I was getting my logbook all caught up. I looked up on the wall and I see the time and I noted down there when I was eating my breakfast, I pulled it down on duty but not driving. And I wrote down the time. Well, when I got to Elizabethville, Kentucky, the lady at the scale house said, "Come in there, driver." And so I went in and she said, "You just got yourself a $95 ticket." I go, what for? She said, you travel from Kankakee or somewhere over in Wisconsin down to here, and that would make you traveling like 76 miles per hour speed limit. So you got an overspeed. What happened is I logged in on Cairo time, and it should have been my time on the arm, not the time on the wall. So it put me out by 1 hour. We corrected it. She let me go.
How long did it take you to figure out? A couple of minutes?
Yeah, because I know my logbook is very correct and accurate because I had everything documented when I went through the toll. I had to pay for the toll up there in Chicago, Illinois. I had to pay for 6 toll roads to come around there. And I had all my receipts, and all the receipts showed I was exactly on time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, very nice. You can see the peak of it.
Well, you can see more of it. I just cut out the houses in the back.
Yeah.
Keeping all the houses and see the mountains way up.
Can y'all see the little mountain?
The
There's
middle,
probably too
right
much snow. You can't. There it is, right there. See the
Yeah.
peak?
Oh, yeah.
That's Mount Rainier.
Oh, look at that. And you can see the
From
cloud
Old Mack.
cover at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
from
something else.
that's from
Yeah.
about 80 miles away.
Wow.
Nice.
I
Sun's
think that's
out
something.
right now.
Yeah.
It looks like more in the back than just clouds.
Yeah.
Later.
Well, we saw mostly the cloud, and the mountain was down low into the cloud if it
Yeah.
was 80 miles away. I thought it was like that big old cloud was covering the whole mountain, but
Sometimes Mount Rainier has a cap that bends over the top of the mountain, and you can see a layer of air between the cloud that bends over. It actually bends over the mountain. It's called the Rainier Cap,
yeah,
and it occurs all the time.
Right there it is. It
Very
always
interesting.
In fact, we might be able to see it here. I can figure out how you can see the little cap. You can actually begin to see,
Yeah.
see the right there. There's
Oh,
the cap.
yeah.
It sits right above the top of the mountain. It's always there. You know why that is, don't you? You know why that cap is there, Sick?
No.
Mount Rainier is venting hot steam up out of the top, and it goes up there and forms that cloud.
No kidding. Huh.
That's a volcano.
So it's got to be warm up there. Kinda.
That's a good picture. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, the snow gets up on the top. Snow about 130 feet of snow every year on Mount Rainier, and that steam comes up through that snow, and it forms a real beautiful lake at the top. From the satellite, you can see the little blue water on the top.
Huh.
That boiling hot water.
kind of like make its own rainbow,
Breeze.
maybe.
That's awesome.
Interesting.
A lot of sulfur in that water. So when it evaporates and goes up, sometimes the cloud takes on a different color hue. You know, it takes on a little bit different color, and it's from the sulfur content in that water.
No kidding. That's pretty cool.
You can see it really.
Well, it's got to smell like rotten eggs.
Sulfur will smell like rotten eggs, yes. We used to go down to St. Helens after it exploded when it blew up, and there's still a lot of sulfur that you can smell if you kick up some of the ash.
You remember when they were selling small vial bottles of that?
Sure. Yeah, when Mount St. Helens showed her ash.
Her ash. You could buy some of her ash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Little
her
vial.
ash is pretty cheap.
That
Yeah,
was,
her ash is pretty cheap.
it was free for everybody in a way. Yeah.
She, listen, don't let anybody know this, but she spread her ash all over the Northwest.
Yeah. Needed some lotion. It was pretty ashy. Had ashy skin.
Yeah.
We're terrible. We're terrible.
You are.
What's Lolly saying? It was in elementary school when that happened. My teacher was there and brought us all back a little baggie of ash. You got some ash too, huh? That's nice, Lolly.
Of it. No. Roger took some.
Joyce has still got quarts of it.
What year did that happen?
1980.
Yeah,
Made
so I
it.
was like in 10th. Hey, Theo. Theo.
The year.
Theo. How you doing, boy? Yeah. He said, I just got Old Mac. I'm good. It looks sweet.
This little fellow loves me.
Yeah, I do. All right, Lolly, you jumped in with the laughing wagon with us. We're acting like you were 10. Yeah, I must have been 16.
I was 40 years old.
I remember Mount St.
I was
Helens
40.
I remember that. That was fascinating. I was
Yep.
so fascinated about that eruption. I remember watching the slow motion video of that entire mountainside collapsing and sliding down. That was
We went up there 1 week before it blew its top.
Wow.
Our Jeep club, the whole club went up there, and we sat on top of Mount Margaret, and we set our cameras up. And while the cameras were rolling, Mount St. Helens blowed up 17,000 feet of black ash, went straight up and went over to Yakima while we was there. And then the very following Sunday, the whole thing blowed up where it was at, and we would have been under 30 feet of ash.
I'm glad you were out of there, man.
That's crazy.
Harry Truman was a friend of mine. He was a friend of our family, my sister's husband. Harry Truman lived in a big lodge down there. And Harry Truman believed that he could ride out the earthquakes and everything in Spirit Lake. But he never thought about 65 feet of ash coming over the top of him
No.
at 300 and something degrees.
He owned that. Didn't he own that log cabin resort?
Yes, he did. He owned the one up on St. Helens.
Well, I mean, he wanted and did go the way he wanted to go, man. You know, everyone even said that about. Everyone even said that about.
Yeah, he could not be convinced that it was going to get him because he thought the boat would save him, and he thought the water bobbing up and down in Spirit Lake. Spirit Lake is huge, but it don't exist. Most of it don't exist anymore. It was filled full of ash.
Yeah. It was a soak.
It's insane.
It wasn't a good day.
No. My
brother lived in Moses Lake, Washington, 150 miles from Mount St. Helens. And the kids come running in, and he was laying in there asleep. And they come running in, and they said, "It's snowing, it's snowing." He said, "Hell, it ain't snowing in May." You know, it was on May the 20th. And anyhow, they came in and showed him a handful of the snow, and it was that white, that was at the ash. And he felt of it, and the ash was still warm in Moses Lake. The ash was still warm. So he had to go to his house and shovel all the ash off the roof to keep the weight of the ash from collapsing. There was 18 inches of ash on his roof.
I'm sure that had been like even close to that, all that you would take in your lungs and stuff. I'm sure it would suffocate you. There's no way to filter that air to even survive, would it, huh?
Right.
You know?
It's real fine silt. It's very abrasive.
And like, say like when 9/11 came down, did you ever hear stories of people from all that ash and dust and whatever killing people itself just from the air quality? Because it looks so thick, and I just never remembered ever hearing anything about that. You know, the ash and the dust and all that.
That's why they set up that
No.
federal fund for the victims of the that dug them out.
Oh, did you hear me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
they.
Yeah. Did the ash ever kill like people from breathing
Oh
that
yeah,
stuff
they
in?
had
And,
cancer. Within 10 years, half of them died.
wow.
They had asbestos in there. I mean,
Oh,
concrete dust. You name it.
yeah. Toxic.
You know. I mean, even concrete's toxic when it's powderized,
Yeah.
when it's pulverized like that, and then it's superheated with
that.
with jet fuel and everything. They had pictures of the subway cars still in the tunnels, crushed underneath the Trade Center.
Yeah.
That was a very tragic time up by me because
Yeah.
I was right there, bro. Like
Yeah.
in our town, if you went to the highest part of our town, you could look southeast, and you could see the towers burning.
See the ash and the devastation.
Yeah,
Pretty eerie sight, man.
it was just, and then all you heard was fire engines going down Route 17 because I was living at a hotel on Route 17. I was going through my first divorce when it happened. So I lived at a hotel for like a month.
Yeah. Never been there.
And they were coming from Route 17 north, and then they were going to Route 4, or they were going all the way down to 3. They were probably going all the way down 17 to 3, and then take the tunnels in. They were probably only letting fire equipment and stuff go through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Oh man, life is a bitch, isn't it?
Yeah.
The little dog is locked out of the pen. The bowl of dog food is inside the pen. Now the dog is planning to get into the pen to get to the dog food.
That's a bitch.
Yeah, it was insane.
You have your dilemma.
Me and my friend Matt, we used to be EMTs on the ambulance corps in Township, and when it happened, we went and signed up. We volunteered. We put our names in at Giant Stadium for a triage center because we were waiting for people to come over, to be evacuated to northern New Jersey, to Hoboken, to all that, West New York, and nobody ever came. No bodies, nothing. No injured, nothing.
Was you on the live when I got on the freeway?
Yeah.
Did you hear me get on it a little bit?
Oh, bro. I was digging that live today.
She sounded good, huh?
It sounded fantastic.
As soon as I was doing that, hitting it, I was air,
Oh, I saw that. I was like, he's got to be having the front wheel.
Yeah.
The front wheel's like this.
Yeah, I'm afraid to let it go, man. If I let it go, she'd just keep walking right on up.
Keep going right on up. We're talking to you. Hi, how are you? Good morning. How's the coffee?
You ever see me doing a wheelie down the freeway, you know I'm out of control.
Oh, shit, man. That's fun. Fun stuff, though. And does it have a dampener on it? Oh, that's good. So it doesn't feel very free and loose. That's good.
Yeah, no, it's still. I've had to get a little,
different, but not very loose.
I've had to get a little squirrely. It's never done a death wobble, but I felt the beginnings of how it could happen because I was on the James River Bridge, and here's what you don't do. When you're getting on all those gears and you're bringing your front end up and making it very light so it just skims the pavement or maybe is even up a little bit,
Yeah.
and you go to switch a lane, okay, you have this in your grooves. So when you come across, if it's not flush, your tire bumps and hits,
Yes.
it'll do that kind of stuff. So I was like, oh, if you're gonna be like that, you better just stay straight. Don't you be
switching. Point well
No.
noted. I'll keep that.
Yes,
forever
because I felt it.
there.
I was like, get off the gas if that happens, keep
Yeah.
that front end down and just go across normal.
That's a great observation, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
point well noted. I'll keep that in the memory bank.
Well, I think it's good to watch the Isle of Man and see some of the stuff that can happen with those bikes if you don't know what you're doing. And even when you do know what you're doing, they still die
Yeah.
like crazy because anything can happen. What Joey Dunlop, who won it 26 times, I think a rear rim disintegrated on him. And that's what threw him into the tree. Or it was one of the brothers, I can't remember, of the Dunlop.
Oh, that's the one of them that died, you mean?
Well, yeah. Well, a lot of them died. There's 3 of those brothers and uncles that are all connected in the family. Died. Yeah, and one that's alive is Michael Dunlop right now.
He has the most wins, I think.
He might have just took that, but I know Joey did for the longest time. I think somebody got it this last year. I forgot. Might have been Michael.
Oh, no way.
But that's just because he lived longer.
Yeah.
Because his brother Joey was pretty awesome. You ever watch any of those Old Mack?
Oh, dude. Mac, yeah? Good.
33.
Hey, I watched down in Florida, you got a little show that I watch every week. It's called The Boosted Boys. The Boosted Boys. They build boosted engines. And last night they built a Dodge Hellcat and converted it over. And they used they used a Tesla 1,000 horsepower Tesla Plaid underneath. They put the body on. Oh my God, it looked beautiful. Absolutely perfect wheelbase. The wheelbase and everything matched, and they got it all together last night. It's an awesome looking 1,000 horsepower Dodge Demon.
Damn.
Hellcat, Dodge Hellcat. That's a sleeper right there. You never expect it to be so quiet. You never hear it, That Plaid S will run in the 9-second bracket in the quarter mile.
Well, that hits pretty close to home for Lolly. Did you read that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Lolly. She had any affiliation with that crazy disaster.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Never said her first husband. I guess the first husband is in one of the trade buildings.
Yeah.
Man, that was a traumatic day. I'm going to tell you. I was in the day room at the trucking company I was hauling for, and they said it looked like a little Cessna airplane hit that building.
Yeah.
Well, I looked at it and I said, damn, that's a big airplane hit that building, because you can see the wingtip where it went in.
Yeah.
And a Cessna would be a whole lot smaller. I said, no, that was a big airplane. So I went out there and got my load, and I pulled out the yard, and I turned my radio on over there, and it said, no, it was a commercial 767, one of the bigger ones.
767.
Yeah. That was a hard day.
The first one that hit
while I was hauling my load, go ahead.
Yeah, the first one came from Boston, followed the Hudson River down.
I think that antenna and everything up on the top's around 400 ton. You know, that's a huge operation. And that weight, when it started coming down through there, it was like a piston. It just went right through the building.
Yeah.
Pretty tragic event.
Yeah, man.
Really was. It's a horrible, horrible, horrible day.
Opened a lot of eyes for a lot of people, though, about different things. That's for sure.
I mean, it was blatantly obvious that the United States government was absolutely positively sleeping at the wheel. What the
I got
hell?
so angry. I got so angry. I got on the air the very next day on my ham radio. I got on the air and I went into a long tirade about our own government, how it failed us. Because the very next day they said they knew there was 26,000 unregistered, undocumented people from the Middle East that their visas had expired and they had been living in the United States for the last 4 or 5 years, 26,000 of them. And then they also knew that people were taking training on how to take off, but not how to land. The light didn't go on in nobody's head. You know, like, why would you only be taught how to take off and not how to land?
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Makes no sense.
How could you even go through the routine of learning how to take off without landing? For one, that sounds like impossible. It sounds like BS to me that even did happen like that.
We make fun of Army intelligence because we always refer to Army intelligence as being an oxymoron. And you've got an intelligence services knows there's 26,000 undocumented people from the Middle East, and a lot of them's on the no-fly list, and you don't smell like something going down.
Yeah. Unreal. Sleeping.
I guess I'm just too suspicious. I'm too suspicious nature. If I was sitting in one of those organizations, I'd investigate everything.
Yeah, the government itself.
Yeah.
Being a part of the whole thing, you know, those were like, that's when I first was like, I'd have had no idea that was even a possibility, you know, until I heard a lot of people squawking about different things, you know, like, wow, you know. You don't know. Yeah. That's the rabbit hole stuff for tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Now, who's the rabbit hole? Who's got the rabbit hole tomorrow, Sunday?
7 p.m. retired rider.
Yeah.
That's right. Right, yeah. John.
See, I didn't have dinner last night, and I stayed up perfectly.
Man, I had the best leftover turkey yesterday. It was so good. The dressing, the gravy, all the stuff that went with it.
Yeah.
It's the stuffing.
Yeah.
Stuffing or dressing, what is it?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
It don't matter.
I don't stuff a bird.
No, they got where they don't stuff the bird, but I came up with a stuffed bird. When we would go up to my aunt's house and she would stuff the stuffing mix would go inside the bird and all around the bird.
Absolutely.
And none of us ever got sick. Never. We'd eat that stuff. And then all of a sudden, the next thing you know, oh, hell, that'll kill you. Oh, yeah, you eat that stuff inside that turkey, it's going to kill you.
No.
I wonder how I survived.
It didn't kill the turkey.
Didn't kill the turkey.
Didn't
kill anybody else.
It was the things around the outside of the turkey that killed the turkey.
Back in the days, we had turkey, real turkey.
Yeah, always. And all the giblets or whatever were all left inside too and cooked along with it, the heart, the gizzards, the whatever, and that gave it all the flavor and was so good.
Yeah, I remember my mom and everybody, they would take parts in that bag and make the giblets gravy with it, you know. And you'd have so much stuff in the gravy. The gravy was, you could almost live on the gravy.
There you go, Lolly. Good for you. Yep. That's the way.
Well, but like Joyce was saying, we had turkeys that was raised on the farm that had no chemical injection. They didn't have any fortified feeds. They just eat whatever foods we had on the farm, grain and whatever. And they would be out, the birds would be out in the yard doing their thing, you know. So when you eat a turkey back in the old days, you didn't have all that tryptophan and all the stuff that makes you go to sleep immediately.
The tryptophan.
Tryptophan, yeah.
Yeah. That stuff puts you out. Knocks you unconscious.
Let me tell you about putting me out. So we was going to watch a movie last night. So I said to Joyce, I said, well, me and Joyce and Angelique, I said, you want to do a gummy so we can get into this movie? Yeah, sounds good. So I think she had pineapple, and I had pineapple, and Angelique, she had, she had the lemonade. And then after a while, I said, I think I'll try a blueberry.
You didn't get it though.
Huh?
You never got that blueberry.
I did get a second one, but what did she finally bring? I had a second. I had two.
I'm saying that too, Chip.
No, I had two.
You asked for blueberry.
I know, but and it gave me a pineapple. No, but I got a second one. The second one. Look on the table. Look at the wrappers on the table. They're counting my gummies. I had 100, I tell you.
Never too many gummies, Mac.
So they bought, here's what they did. They bought gummies with THC in it. Mine is THC, but they bought it had the DVD in it or whatever, some other chemical in it. And so anyhow, after I took the second one, I was sitting there, and then I heard a noise. It went like this. It was me waking up.
Damn.
I snored. I actually was sitting there watching the movie, and I heard myself go.
So snore, yeah. Wake yourself up snoring.
I woke myself up snoring.
I was sitting across the room. You scared me.
And scared Joyce. How many wrappers do you find over there?
Well,
That's fantastic, man.
I know, but I put two of them last night. Anyhow,
That's great.
I went to sleep a couple of times during the movie. That's a good feeling.
Oh, yeah.
We got the ones called Gravity.
Wow.
Gravity. When you go in there, they'll tell you which one. Now, this one right here will make you sleep. This one right here will make you hungry. This one right here will make you horny. This one right here will. I said, well, I want one of each.
Old Mac, when you come home, I don't know if you're going to go that way, but there's a place called Sessions in Portland that Shade Tree goes to.
Yeah.
And he's got his strains and his personal extracts and stuff that he has there.
Yeah, I've been following him.
I want to go there if I ever go up in that area.
It is strong. It's not like a big.
When we was young, some of the better marijuana came out of Portland.
I never knew about marijuana until I was old.
Yeah, some of the best marijuana came out of Portland.
Yeah, I always hear a lot of good stuff coming out of Portland.
Well, one of the things, you're far enough inland, is you get more sunshine down there than they do up here. Once you go about 100 miles to the south, the weather begins to change. And once you get down to Portland, from Portland all the way past Eugene and Salem down through that's a big valley. And my God, stuff grows like you won't believe because it's all volcanic ash.
And Northern California
And it's very
has
cold.
good luck with growing outside as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Grows wild in Alabama.
Alabama's got really good climate for growing it.
Cut all them down as tall as the bridge. Down the river.
Down by the river.
What is Moto working on there? Looks like it got a club. That's a spike club, ain't it?
That's a guitar.
Oh, I could only see the frets. I could see the knobs on the end when I was looking. I couldn't make out what it was.
It looked like a hockey stick with knobs.
Oh my God.
Moto was you owned when my niece was out in the sailing ship out in the Sea of Cortez.
I don't know what you said. Who?
What was you owned? Was you owned by Live when my niece was in the Sea
yeah.
of Cortez?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Well,
She's
that
out
was
in
the first
paradise.
time we got to join her adventure, and I've got her talked into the StreamYard. She's going to get set up so other sailing captains can join in and be a part of. I told her, I said, see, they're interested in possibly monetizing their trip. You know, this worldwide trip they're going on.
Yes.
And making a part of the sailing life. You know, like we're hooked on motorcycles, they're hooked on sailing.
Yes. And be able to follow them like that would be very interesting as they document their journey and their things that happen. That would be really great.
Yeah, they're leaving to go to Thailand after the first of the years. Somewhere right after the first.
Hey, Mac.
They're going to look up OC when they
Mac, there's an app called Sea People, SEA People.
Yeah.
And it's a brand new app where you can get in touch with all sea-bearing vessels and people at sea and see what they're up to, and like a sea community. People going to Thailand, going cross country, cross oceanic crossings and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, what's it called? See what?
SEA People.
See people. Okay, we got it.
Yeah. And they just
I was like,
Riley and Elena from Australia started the company or started making the app after they've been sailing for like 10 years and stuff. So they're coordinating the app and the building of the app with like a partner, a guy that knows what he's doing with the that kind of stuff, and I hope it works out for them. And they're pretty cool people. They have a channel. It's called Sailing La Vagabond, and they sail a trimaran. And they got 2 kids.
Then they'll fly out here. And what we take and part of the fly.
I'm getting tuned up and Six getting tuned up.
Oh, well, I'm getting.
uh-oh.
Mac, you getting tuned up yet?
Play banjo, flute.
I love that on Cheech and Chong. They had their very favorite entertainer was Blind Melon Chitlin.
Yeah.
And one time they was fixing to put on a show, and they said, "Take it away, Blind Melon." And Blind was over there going.
Yeah.
He said, "Chong, put the harmonica back in his lips." He was just blowing his lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, "Yeah, stick the harmonica back in his lips."
That's great.
They
Classic.
thought of everything. Yeah, we all went to school during that period of time when Cheech and Chong had all the albums out, and man, that's all they could think. They'd say, "Oh, have you seen the latest Cheech and Chong?" And then, yeah, we began to see shows and stuff like that starting to appear, and yep, that was a fun time in life.
It was.
I like that routine when they come and knock on the door and ask for Dave, and Dave's not here.
Dave's
and old
not
Dave is in
here.
there eating all the bread.
No, it's Dave. No. Dave's not here. No. It's Dave. Dave's not here.
That was a great routine.
Oh man, that's great. That's so old but so classic.
I used to love Richard Pryor. At Richard Pryor, he would do the wino. He one time the character he played a wino, and the wino meets a vampire. And the old Richard Pryor, the wino, he said, "Man, you need an orthodontics." He had the big fang, you know. He said, "You need to see an orthodontics."
Yeah.
That Richard Pryor, he had some of the, probably some of the cutting edge stuff, you know.
Yeah, like when what was it, Eddie Murphy, when he came out, he was cutting edge when he came out, you know, because he was like going beyond a little bit. It's pretty interesting.
I remember when Eddie, you just said his name there. When he was first starting out, he was somewhere down in Mississippi. Eddie Murphy, the bus broke down, and so a whole bunch of people come by, and they said, "We'll push you." And so they was out there pushing, and Eddie Murphy looks in the mirror, and there's about 30 or 40 Klans member pushing two black guys on a school bus.
That's fantastic.
There was about 40 Klans members out there pushing the school bus.
That's crazy stuff.
Yeah, on that. What was his name? Anyhow, there's so many good comics from that period of time. Some people took it over the edge, but most of the time it was well within the realms of acceptable humor. Well, that sun is brilliant out there today.
Yeah, it's cooking, huh? I can't tell. I've got no windows back here.
I'll show you. I think you might be able to see out here.
Oh, yeah.
You see the lights are really lit up out there.
He is nice. Slow day. It is a slow day, Lolly. Very slow. That's the way it was yesterday. It's like I'm going to have a repeat performance of yesterday. Well, yesterday at least I got a walk in. Got to do a little something. A job on the hand.
Yo, look at some of these sweatshirts, yo.
You missed out on that, didn't you, Mac? You weren't.
Damn it. God damn it. All right, check this out.
Yeah, that looks really nice, man.
That is that, and they have so many different choices. How do I go back? Like they have so many different choices. They're crazy. They have space your face. They have the traditional steely. They got a sun steely. They got a moon steely. They got two turtles dancing around a campfire with the steely in the background.
Yeah. Need to go out on the road. Thanks, Lolly. Run out of things to talk about after a few hours, don't we?
Sorry.
Oh,
I'm on the
No, I
phone.
was just saying all of us just we kind of just run out of things to talk about after a few
Yeah.
hours, don't we?
Really baked. Sorry.
It's like I gotta go do this again tonight. I need to.
Yeah, what are we going to talk about tonight? What are we doing tonight? What's going on tonight? We could try to hook up those helmets on I don't know,
Yeah, that would be something I would think we'd want to try and do
during the day.
on a well that too, and unlisted and learn how to do it first.
Yeah, and not on the live.
Right. Until you
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
Yeah,
Because even when you know what you're doing, stuff still goes wrong.
absolutely.
Sometimes
Still
you
don't
join a
know,
live and you just shut the
don't know
whole
what
thing
I'm
down
doing.
for the host when he doesn't even know it's coming.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
right.
That's right.
And you want to show face after that. It's like, just wanted to leave the live, not end the live.
Who's that? Is that you? Is that somebody's phone? Or is that my
I don't
phone?
hear nobody beeping in. I hear the phone beeping, but nobody's trying to get in on the screen.
Something you
Yeah.
yell at a Grateful Dead show.
Mine did a beep. That's what you might have heard.
Yeah.
Frogzilla wanted to know what kind of bike did you wear to sick?
I want an FXR. You want to see it? Have you seen it?
Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Oh.
Bonk.
All right. You guys stay on the couch, okay? There's nothing to see here. Oh, goodness. Hold on. She's looking at me. She watches me like a hawk, bro. Jade watches me like a hawk. I gotta make the light brighter. Thank you. And I pulled the van out of the garage, which is nice, so it gives me a lot more room. So I gotta see what I'm pointing you at. That's the FXR. Jesus. such a bad camera person with the what am I holding? A computer? Oh, Jesus. Oh my God. You're doing like yoga. There's Althea. That's White Lightning, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
And that's my baby. That's my project that I
Yeah.
created over 20 years. That's Althea. It's got a
You got the inverted forks and
yeah, it's got the Gigastat front end inverted forks with
yeah.
Adjustable dampening and what's the other one?
That's
Dampening
good, but
and what?
gotta
Whatever.
feel like king of the road when you're out there with that thing.
Yeah. I mean, I love them both, but the night train is a lot longer and heavier than the FXR. The FXR is much more nimble and
Yeah.
I can throw the FXR around a lot. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I don't know if you watched the video of me coming home from Publix, but I roasted that tire in second gear a pretty good distance. I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you heard the engine rev up, but I wasn't moving faster. That was the tire spinning. Come on, inside. Let's go inside. Come on, Jade, please. But like, yeah, like all my stuff is packed already. Like, see all that in the yellow and black containers? That's all mine. And the red and black, and those boxes, and that's only stuff I own. Like the stuff in that back corner, none of that's mine. Like from these boxes here is all my stuff. This is not mine. Those are not mine. What are you doing? I heard a ruckus. You want to go out? Is that what you want? What are you doing? Oh, wow, I'm going to shut the door. You going out? No. Leia's not going out. Yeah, and I got Goguru as my co-pilot. Goguru.
Oh yeah, Yoda, baby Yoda.
Yep. And then that's my sissy bar for the night train. Leia, inside. Why don't you go out with your sister? Come on. But like, if I dispersed my stuff within a trailer and a pickup truck, I could probably haul all of my belongings with me on the road instead of getting a storage unit. You know what I mean? I would have to expand and consolidate and maybe get a bigger shit. But I could probably manage to haul it myself. I don't know. I don't have anything to haul shit. I got a van that's not even registered yet. I gotta take care of that. It would be nice if I got the bill of sale today.
Hey, Moto,
Yeah.
look at my picture. See, the arm is perfectly matched now. Look at my picture. See, my arm is laying right where it should be, tied right onto my shoulder.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know that's kind of interesting how it got placed there, and that you would be in that corner quite a bit, facing in that.
That's
Well, not planned. You got a really flashy, nice looking backdrop. I must say that thing just stands out wherever you see it.
Thanks, Wally. Thanks, Frog. Yeah, I was. Yeah, I don't know, man. It was crazy winning that bike. It really was.
Yeah, that's
It was a
surreal, huh?
lot. It was a lot going on in my life, and literally that night, like I was so apprehensive about going to my first camp out that I pre-ordered the T-shirt and had it mailed to the house instead of picking it up at the camp out, so that I was able to bail out of the camp out if I wanted to.
Yeah,
But
interesting.
I
Huh?
went, and I already bought a ticket or two. I think I bought one ticket for those two bikes, White Lightning and the Dyna. And when I got there, I was like, I bought two more tickets. And I said, like, I don't know, I guess I said a little prayer. I'm like, send me a sign or something. And I was like talking to my parents more than talking to God or whatever, but I was talking a little bit of everybody. And I was just like, I want send me a sign that like I'm here with the right people for the right reasons at the right place at the right time, and that I'm going, and this is where I should be. And like an hour and a half later, I won the FXR.
There's your sign.
There's your sign.
Yeah.
I was like,
It'll always be a great story.
and Buck Brown was standing right next to me, and he knows David's phone number. So when he saw that phone number come up on my phone, he sees me trying, like walking away from the stage. I'm trying to throw the phone off to voicemail. I'm like, I'm trying to pay attention. Who the hell calls me while I'm in the middle of doing something?
Yeah.
Ever. I don't have people calling me on the telephone. It's Josh on stage calling me. I was blown away, man. I was like, what is happening? Like completely in shock. Like it was like such an outer body experience. Like it was just so weird, man. I was like, whoa. It was like Twilight Zone stuff. I was like, this is crazy. What are you guys doing? They're still outside. They got that dog next door. That poor dog they leave outside all the time. It sounds like a big shepherd. I feel so bad for that dog. I just want to go over there and just like collar the dog and like come home with me. And stop barking, for Christ's sakes. I'll let you stay inside. I'll even give you a bath. Just stop barking.
Oh, mercy. I just want to take a nap and go home, or go home and take a nap.
I hear you, bro. You just ate too, right? You had that potato and stuff? Yeah,
yeah. Comfort food.
Yeah,
kind of.
Well, why don't we wind it down? I got to pick some lunch. I get my lunch. I got to get Angelique to fix me a lunch. With that, I think we'll just end it here. We'll run across you tonight during the duct tape showing.
Cool. Hope you come and stay a little while. It'd be nice.
I hope. I don't know who's showing up today or tonight or whatever, but
got 10 slots.
We never know here.
Yeah, we got 10 slots.
You're good.
Well, with that, I'll go ahead and end my. Should I end the stream or leave you guys and let it run and you turn it off?
End it up. I'm good. Yeah.
What's up, Salty?
All right, guys.
Relax.
Take care, Salty. I'll see you later.
Salty Badger, Salty and Frogzilla and Lolly.
Now they come out of the woodwork. See how hard it is to end a live sometimes?
It is.
See you, man.
The numbers are going up.
Thanks, Mac.
Bye-bye.